Why, hello, friends! Welcome to DnDTime Delve. I am a powerful wizard by the name of Jeremy, and I'm the dungeon master in tonight's episode. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, what a week it has been! But you know what? I'm very excited for this adventure. Welcome again to DnDTime Delve. For those unfamiliar with the way we run things here, DnDTime Delves is part of the DnDTime kind of family of shows that are run by myself and Pete, aka Mook Mook, down there.
Hi.
Oh no.
God, is that the voice? Oh no.
No, I was just saying that's just me.
Oh, okay.
That's Pete's actual voice, guys.
It's true. Everything that he says, anyways, is just an act.
It's been a charade.
Anyway,
We all know.
it is the greatest charade. DnDTime Delves, we run this every 2 nights a month, basically. It is a 3 to 4 hour one-shot adventure, usually featuring these fine gentlemen, albeit things will be a little different next week. Stay tuned for an announcement for that. In these adventures, usually I sit around and I convert a 4th edition adventure from the book Dungeon Delve for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. However, this week, our beautiful, beautiful chat has assisted me in brainstorming and putting together this very interesting dungeon. I am intrigued to see how our players handle it tonight. So it should be a ton of fun. But yes, if you're not familiar with DnDTime, like I said earlier, run by myself. I'm Jeremy, aka Trust a Flump, and Mook Mook down there, aka Shymek, aka Pete. Our main show is Pete and Jeremy's DnDTime, which is 3 one-hour one-shots featuring you, which you can see every Friday here on Twitch TV/DnDTime. So I guess without further ado, let's introduce our beautiful and fantastic and wonderful players today. Starting with the hideous half-orc, Narg.
Hi.
Narg, how are you doing? I mean, not Narg.
Well, yeah, no. I was gonna say every week I'm the one who screws it up and starts talking in character, but no.
But this time, James, I'm talking to Narg. But now I'm talking to you. How you doing, James?
Oh, I'm doing well. Oh man, I meant to mention this to all of you before in the private chat. Little glimpse into my life. I quit the unethical meat market, so there's that.
Woo!
Hooray!
So
Nice.
just pure ethical hot dogs from here on out.
You hear that,
That's,
everyone? Here in Pete and Jeremy's DnDTime, we only deal in ethical meats.
Yeah.
Only ever ethical murder. Got it.
Well, you know, there's the ethical sale of meat. See, that's what I'm. You know, what really matters is ethical salesman. All right, because ethical slaughterhouse, you know, it's a mixed bag. You don't really know what you're gonna get. But you know, when it comes down to giving you the meat, that's where things have to be right.
You know what? Exactly. Now, James, I don't even know what I was going to say, but thanks for joining us tonight. Who are you playing? What character are you running with tonight?
Oh, well, I'm going to be bringing back Narg, the Monster Slayer.
Narg is a half-orc, and he hates monsters because they killed his mom. He's not a bright half-orc.
Well, Narg, this is a level 14 adventure, so somehow you've become incredibly powerful throughout your adventure.
Oh, yeah, no, Narg, I mean, he just keeps killing monsters. That's all he does.
That's all he does.
Like, he goes out and wanders in the woods, and then eventually, like, he'll be killing monsters, and then a group of adventurers will come up to him and be like, man, you just kill monsters? And he's like, yeah. They're like, we're going to go kill some monsters. And Narg's like, can I join you? And then he just keeps doing that from place to place. And he's just been slaying monsters. He doesn't do anything else besides, you know, sleep, drink, eat.
And slay monsters.
So
if
that's
I understand this correctly, Narg is I hit level 14 by grinding wolves in the forest.
I mean, a lot, yeah. Boulets, really. That's his.
Oh, the land shark.
If he had a favorite enemy specifically, wouldn't be just monstrosities. It'd be boulets, because they ate his mom. So he doesn't know which one killed his mom, so he's got to kill all of them. They all have to die, so that way he makes sure that he gets the one that killed his mom.
Well, I will not point out the flaws in this logic, but Narg, and I mean James, welcome back again this week. And I'm sure Narg's gonna have a great time slaying some monsters here. We'll see how things go. Next we have Crowley. Crowley, welcome back, of course, every week. I see you're playing a new character as well. But first, how are you?
I'm good. I think the last time we played, I was still playing Curse of Strahd. And now we finished Curse of Strahd. And we won.
That's pretty incredible.
Throwing Strahd off a cliff and then hitting him with an earth elemental.
That seems far too simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit
seems
more complex.
No, you know what? That seems very Looney Tunes, and I dig it.
Sometimes you just throw an earth elemental at a guy, and you know that's all you need.
And some of us might have become real vampires.
Well,
full-on vampires.
Sometimes you have to embrace the darkness within to defeat the darkness about, you know? That made no sense.
Once you let the darkness in, it doesn't get out.
It's very true.
Congratulations on defeating Strahd, which means I'm very excited to be playing Strahd in your campaign soon. But we'll talk about that another time, or we won't. I don't know. But I do have to ask, who are you playing tonight for Delves? And I see question in chat, what level are these dudes? We are currently playing at level 14 Luminarian. The way Delves works is we just kind of pick an arbitrary level, and these guys roll up characters. Sometimes it's the same character as the previous adventure, but in this case, we got a bunch of new characters. Crowley, tell me about Archibald, the Journeyman.
Archibald is a journeyman in the Heroes Guild.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah, he has to complete a number of feats and/or deeds before he can be a master hero.
Oh, okay.
So he's just a journeyman hero.
Level 14 is just not high enough level to be a master hero.
I mean, well, that depends. I mean, either you get one real big, feat or deed, or like you get a bunch of little ones. And so far, it's taking him a while. It's taking him quite a bit of time.
Well, I'm sure this is a great opportunity for Archibald to earn yet another feat, and maybe he'll be the journeyman after this. Who knows? But anyway, Crowley, welcome back again, as always. I'm sure he'll just be the journeyman. Ingram9, thank you for your subscription, my friend. 3 months in a row. Hot damn.
Thank you so much.
And let's take one more, another couple of moments. Robert Sands, King of Bamboo, played by Dangerous Bacon, aka my friend Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing all right.
Now, Kyle, I can see you've made a monk this week.
I have made a monk this week.
What was your inspiration while making this monk?
I've liked a lot of kung fu movies. I don't think that's a secret. I really like Jackie Chan's Drunken Master. And boy, howdy, is there a Drunken Master available for monk. So we're in it.
Well, all right, that's just it.
That's really about it.
I see. Well, Kyle, is there anything you wanted to share with the multiverse on this fine day? Or
about Bobby? Bobby he likes to drink, and likes to go on adventures really because he has to pay bar tabs. So we have to go earn money somehow.
So your character has gotten to level 14 simply by going on adventures to pay for his bar tabs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
We've got some interesting characters getting to level 14, and our last but certain. By the way, thank you, Kyle, as always, for joining us.
Oh, sure.
And if is any point throughout the show, if you decide that we are doing something wrong or you don't like how we're running things here, make sure to send your complaints to @DangerousBacon, where the S is a 5, so DangerOut5Bacon at Twitter. All of your complaints go to Kyle.
Every single one. I don't ever want to hear anything positive. That being said, no one's ever tweeted at me, so I guess we're just doing everything right. I guess we're just the greatest.
Amazing.
We're just the greatest. That's what I'm getting from you people. And if you want to make that not the case,
Make sure to tweet
at me on
mean
Twitter.
things to Kyle. Yeah, you can just unrelated mean things is okay too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. If you want to attack, if you want to attack me personally, go for it. I don't care.
Yeah, make fun of his stupid voice.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that's true. They can't make fun of anything else or my stupid personality. They could easily make fun of my stupid personality.
Well, anywho, so yeah,
It's too easy.
that is Kyle. And last but certainly not least, Pete of Pete and Jeremy
Hi.
DnDTime.
Hi, I'm here too. I'm
Pete,
very
how was whatever you did yesterday?
It was good. I had a fun little family day trip. I went river rafting. I'm very tired. I feel like how physically and just emotionally fatigued I am has played into my character choice today very much.
I see. Now, Pete, I noticed your character Mook Mook, or is it Muck Muck?
Muck Muck.
Muck Muck. Now you're playing a goblin wizard.
Yes.
But more importantly than any of those, those are strange things in its own right. But I noticed you've given him the title the Malingerer, which for those unaware, Pete, what is a malingerer?
A malingerer is one who malingers, and what it means to malinger.
No, leave it at that. We're good. We know.
Okay, we got it.
That's all I needed to know.
But what it means to malinger is to fake sick to get out of duty. A layabout, a coward is a word that some people would use, but I would not.
A
Shirk
shirker.
responsibility.
A shirker of responsibilities.
So if I understand what you're saying is your character got to level 14 by running away and hiding while the rest of the adventuring party fought.
Well, I would say my character got to level 13. Got to level 13, and up till that point, his title was like Muck Muck, the One Man Massacre, or something like that. On the front lines of the army he was a part of, but he's really just gotten sick of it, and he's also gotten sick.
He's
I
a
see.
phony.
I understand. You don't want to.
He's
You don't
a
want to.
big fat phony.
Guys, let poor Muck Muck go. He just doesn't want to talk anymore. He's not feeling well. So I think Muck Muck, you're gonna get out of the rest of your introduction. But next time, we're gonna get you for real. But yeah, you guys today are gonna be playing a goofy adventure. We have entitled this "The Forge of Fear," albeit it may lack some degree of fear. But as our adventure begins, your adventure hook today. You have all your services have been retained by a group of dwarves, actually. The dwarves have headed to legendary Mount Wyvernstone, seat of an ancient dwarven empire, specifically to the ancient and famous dwarf king, Dwarfy McTomeface, and his tomb. The tomb, as apparently been told, is able to contain an incredibly powerful tome, a relic of immense and unparalleled power. Your mission is to escort these dwarves into the tomb. Alongside.
This is going to be happening a lot, isn't it?
And now
Welcome to what the adventure prep was all day yesterday. Your job is to escort these dwarves into the tome. No, the tomb. You gotta escort the dwarves into the place to get the book. And
he said it with such confidence too.
This book is very important, as it is the dwarves' key to ending their long-standing war. They believe it to be their key to ending the long-standing war between dragons and dwarvenkind throughout the land. Christ.
All right.
And so, our adventure begins. You have traveled out with these dwarves. You have entered into the ancient dwarven ruins and have come to the opening of King Dwarfy McTomeface's tomb. So as you enter and you start to look around, there's a big pile of like rubble up ahead, and you know the entrance to the tomb is directly upon the other side. You climb up to the top of the rubble, and as you get to the top of it, behind you the ground is very, very steep and falls back. But you all see along with all of your dwarf companions, a bunch of stuff in front of you. You see the end of the tomb in the shadowed distance.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, one of the dwarves is holding a torch for you guys. And the dwarf says, "Oh, I see there's something large beyond. You all check it out. I'll stay back here where it's safe." You've discovered so far the dwarves are not very good fighters. Not like you.
Okay.
I mean,
We've come all this way without any of us asking your names, dwarves. What are your names?
I'm Shibo, and this is Draken, and this is Karanga, and I don't actually know what his name is.
Cool.
The other dwarf scowls angrily. It's like, I'm Roger. They start to
nice to meet
bicker
you,
amongst
Roger.
each other. Yeah, they just start to bicker amongst each other as you all are kind of standing here at the entrance to this tomb.
I'll move forward and investigate.
Yeah. Okay. As you go to move forward, you can see that there are scattered rubble and ruins about, and there's a large set of staircases that rises about 20 feet upwards to a raised platform. You can see a large lion-like winged creature at the top looking down toward you. A creature that, Narg, you probably instinctively recognize through your incredible experience with monstrosities as a sphinx.
It's a monster.
And the sphinx looks down toward you, its mane kind of waving a little majestically in the non-existent wind. And it just looks at you with its kind of sapphire blue eyes. What do you all do as you all form a neat line and look at it?
I'd like to make a nature check.
Sure.
Narg has his great axe at the ready.
Muck is kind of sprawled out on his back. Despite the very kind of narrow thing, he rests very comfortably on his broom of flying. But he's just floating a few feet off the ground on his broom of flying. And you also hear Muck just kind of make a wheezing sound, and he casts mage armor on himself.
Yeah, okay. So, Archibald, you got a 10 on your nature check. You think this might be a manticore, but you're not positive.
Oh boy,
Not
that's a
particularly-
manticore, guys. Let me get out my hero's survival guide.
And you can all hear it. You can all hear it like muttering, and seeming to talk to something. And as you look up, it seems to not actually be paying too much attention to you, but
What
it's
is
looking
it
like
saying?
down and to the left.
Can I hear it? Like,
What's
can I
your
try to
passive
discern it?
perception?
20.
What? Excuse me?
20.
Do you
Uh,
have the alert feat?
No.
how the fuck is your passive
How do you
perception
get 20?
20?
I mean, if he has a plus
Proficient.
10,
I'm proficient in it.
I guess.
Okay, sure. I mean, that's fine.
which is a plus 5, and so
Yeah, it
if
makes
you have a
sense.
20 whiz.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, I'm
Damn.
just still befuddled. Anyway, yeah, you hear it. And
Oh,
it appears to be
I have an iron stone of insight floating
fine.
above my head. which is
What color is it?
I forgot which one was insight is.
Oh, you don't even know what it looks like? Kyle, come on.
I
No, I'm just
forgot.
kidding.
I forgot. It's just a blur.
Anyway, with your immense perception, you can hear its exact words and phrases as you kind of look up and listen, kind of craning your neck to hear a little better. It appears to be discussing the merits of riddles and puzzles in dungeon design. It seems to be talking to some other creature, which is responding in a very, very quiet, kind of squeaky series of
Is it like an actual spoken language, or is it just?
It definitely is some kind of spoken language, but you.
I understand it. No, I do understand
Oh,
it.
you do?
What?
Oh, okay, cool. It's
Because monks at a certain point just understand all spoken languages and can speak.
Oh.
They're continuing to discuss amongst each other the merits of puzzles and riddles and adventure design.
I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, I like puzzles. I like puzzles too."
Guys, this is easy. This is a manticore, according to my manual. Like challenge rating 3. No big deal.
I say we kill
I'm
it.
going to approach it.
Okay, you go to walk up the stairs, Bobby. As you get to the top of the stairs, you're still on the stairs right now. You can see it is talking to a small little jellyfish creature with little blue-tipped tentacles. The jellyfish creature itself is yellow. It may be a flump. They appear to be having like a deep philosophical discussion on the merits of riddles and puzzles and how they affect.
As I approach it, I take a large swig from my wineskin.
Yeah,
like,
and
hey.
the Sphinx looks down at the flump and says, tells him that, I'm sorry, we'll need to finish this discussion later.
No. You please finish your discussion. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
The Sphinx kind of looks between the four of you. Do any of you react when Robert Sand says it? Bobby says this, or?
I mean, I thought we were gonna be killing some monsters here.
That's what I thought we were gonna kill this manticore.
Right. Archibald seems like a cool guy. He knows what's up.
I'm gonna yell back to the dwarves like, "Hey, dwarves, do we need to fight this manticore?
We need to get into the dungeon at some point.
I'll look at the manticore and be like, can we go in the dungeon?
Is that so? It's
not
a big
manticore.
It's a big sealed door, right?
Yes, behind it is a massive iron door. You can see a big keyhole, a big golden keyhole in the center, and actually a big golden key hanging from a string around the Sphinx's neck.
I'm sorry. What are you? I'm sorry. I should ask your name first. I'm Bobby.
I am Big Pun Papa, and I cannot allow you to enter this tomb.
Why?
Oh Jesus, one of these.
I have been stationed here to guard this against any intruder. And the Big Papa does not give in to any amount of persuasion.
Okay. Is there something we can do to enter? Is there a challenge or a riddle, perhaps? I like riddles.
Something tells me this dude likes riddles too.
No. Our flump friend has convinced me to give up the riddle life.
I look at the flump angrily. I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
The flump shrugs.
Careful, guys. I think that's a mind flayer.
And the flump goes to the flump away. It doesn't disengage or anything. Do you attack it, Bobby?
No.
Okay. It starts flumping away.
I'll go after
you
it.
could attack it if you. Oh God! You rush after it, Archibald. And as you rush after it, all right, are you attacking him?
Yeah.
Okay. You rush after the flump. The flump's like, ah! And
Time, mind flayer.
you trip running down the stairs and just and the flump is like, and he's backing up a little bit.
Archibald,
powerful
stop it.
adventurers.
Well, you do have your extra attack, right, Archibald?
Yeah, I got like 3 of those or something.
So you fall down the stairs. The flump's like, and you get
Archibald, no.
And you swing your flaming, I'm sorry, not your flaming, your radiant blade of light. And you cleave the flump in half and he dies.
No, flump friend.
And the
I take another big
Sphinx
drink.
is like,
I pour some out for the homie.
no!
I pour some out for the homie.
And actually, I need you to roll for initiative because the Sphinx is going to attack you now that you just murdered his friend.
That seems fair.
I didn't even get to play the goofy music because you guys just went straight to the fight.
I tried, Jeremy. I tried real hard.
Such is life.
All right, how'd you do, Sphinx? The Sphinx is like, no, flumping. We got Bobby, we got Muck. I'm not gonna get that right. Oh wait, Narg is first. Of course, Narg is first.
Mine actually should be a little higher.
What should it be?
2 higher, because
All
it's
right,
a remarkable athlete.
not gonna really change anything here. That's our initiative order. Oh, and actually, I should just open the initiative track.
Yeah.
Exciting. All right, we're gonna click on the Sphinx and click that again. I'm so used to not having that. All right, it ends up the exact same. Delightful. Yeah, Narg, it's your turn as you see, oh no, the flump has just been brutally murdered.
Yeah, no, Archibald has the right idea. I'm gonna give the Sphinx the stink eye, you know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run right up to him, and
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, is a 22 hit?
22 is going to hit the Sphinx.
Bam. All right, so that's 19 on the first attack, and then extra attack 29 for another 10 damage for a total of 29.
Alrighty. Yeah, you cleave into him twice, and he's not super happy about that. What did you roll for the 2 attacks? 22 and 29. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're gonna get him with that. All right, so you cleave into him, and he's just he roars in anger, and I think that's the end of your turn, Narg.
Yep.
As you end your turn, the Sphinx is going to attack you with one of its legendary actions. It's gonna make a claw attack. As it swings out. Oh, that's
He
not
does
right.
in fact make the one attack.
Wait.
It just says the Sphinx makes one claw
What?
attack.
Oh, wait. Haha. Clicked on the wrong button.
Yeah, that's a hit.
He swings back and the claw rakes across your orcish chest.
Ow!
Bobby, it's your turn. You can see
Narg,
Narg has begun
oh.
battle with this Sphinx.
Narg, I will avenge you.
I'm actually pretty good, Bobby, but thanks.
It's okay. I'm gonna punch it.
Okay, sure.
19 hit.
19 will hit. Yeah.
Cool. I'll spend a key point and do a flurry of blows.
Alrighty.
A 12 misses, I assume.
12 is not going to hit him, but
And
the
27.
22 will.
22. And then I will take my second attack, which will also be a punch. Nice.
Oh, damn.
Punched.
All right,
Nice.
you punch him.
I will spend another key point to do it again. Like that.
I don't think you can do more than
Can
a flurry
I?
of
Can I
blows.
not do? I was about to say, can I do?
No,
It's your
it's-
bonus
No, it's just when I take. No, it's when you take the attack action.
You can use your bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have a bonus action. Sure. All right, so I won't do that again.
Ah,
Yeah.
good old
What? You didn't
illiterate
even-
Kyle.
Good old. We only read sometimes.
Is that the end of your turn, Bobby?
Yeah.
Alrighty, at the end of your turn, the Sphinx teleports into the air and is now flying 30 feet up.
Do I get it?
Oh, no.
Oh no, he moved half to do his new without provoking attack of opportunity. I understand.
Oh, he teleported. It's different
Oh.
from that.
Oh, wait a second. Jeremy, this is the perfect time for me to use my ability, Magic User's Nemesis. When you see a creature casting a spell or teleporting within 60 feet of you, you can use your reaction to magically foil it. It has to make a
Excellent.
wisdom save against my spell save DC.
He's very good at wisdom saves.
All right. Ah, so close.
But yet, so far, as you look your Slayer's eye upon the Sphinx, it is in the air.
Oh. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Continue.
okay. Muck. God damn it. This is gonna be a
Either
bad
is
day for
fine.
me with these.
Want me to change? Want to change it to CK so it's clearly a muck?
Nope.
Okay. Those two.
Just gotta- Sorry, go ahead.
You know what? Muck's just gonna go ahead and cast Blur on himself.
Okay.
And he watches Muck floating on the broom, arms kind of sprawled out. He doesn't like move at all on the broom, but his body just starts to kind of shimmer a little bit. And then he's gonna lift the broom up off the ground until he's eye level and just right up next to the Sphinx. And it's just kind of just coughs at him, and it's just kind of being in the way. It's just physically
Nice.
imposing himself in front of him.
The Sphinx roars in anguish. No, Flumpful! You will pay for damaging my Flump buddy! And he's going to roar angrily. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, Narg's not very good at those. Oh, Narg did good at one.
I'm gonna spend 2 key points to reroll that.
Okay.
Hey, there
24.
you go.
All right, Archibald, unfortunately, you're the only one who fails here.
Mhm.
And you become frightened of this sphinx as it roars out in anguish over the death of a friend.
Whoa. Calm down.
And then it's your turn.
Stupid Manicore.
He's
I throw, how high is he?
he's 30 feet up, which is actually 45 feet up from you because of the staircase.
All right. Well, I can't attack him.
You just look up at him.
So I take out my spell book and I write down killed 1 mind flayer and then put it back in my pack.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Archibald?
Yes.
Narg.
So he's flying.
Yeah, he's 30 feet up in the air.
Oh,
Defeated you? Have you guys been defeated by a flying enemy?
do I
No.
roll to not
No.
be afraid anymore?
Yes, at the end of your turn, you can roll. We roll the wisdom save.
Oh
I
boy.
have to hit him to get him.
Unfortunately, Archibald, you're still afraid.
Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
I have my new spell, Grasping Vine, 4th level.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, hold on. Let me just.
It's great that we're all so prepared.
You can see the dwarves currently are fleeing back down the
Just-
the ledge behind you.
So, oh hey, okay. So I'm just gonna just
You're gonna.
You're gonna.
you know, I'm a really good player and I always prepare things in advance and I never just write them in at the very last second. You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Um,
no, of course.
absolutely.
Never.
No, we're all
Never.
like that, right?
Nobody would ever do that in such a quality production. Aha! So, yeah, I conjure a vine. When you cast a spell, you can direct the vine to lash out a creature within 30 feet of it.
Oh.
It's 30 feet from the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to make a dex save or be pulled 20 feet directly towards the vine.
And what is your DC for the deck save?
15.
Alrighty.
Gosh!
Actually, not a great save for him.
Uh,
But he dodges your grasping vine and looks
Alright,
down
well-
angrily at you. Would you like to do anything else?
Well, you know what? I'm actually then going to use my action
Uh-huh.
to Hunter's Sense. So I immediately learn his damage, immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities.
Ah. As you glare at the Sphinx, you can tell a few things. First, non-magic weapons would clearly have no effect against this creature. No effect at all. Additionally, Sphinxes are creatures of the mind. Their intellect is, well, actually, it's not that high. But they are immune to psychic damage. And he has no vulnerabilities that you're aware of.
Only the magic weapon. Also, no brainy attack. That's all I can tell you.
My turn is over.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, the Sphinx is going to look at you, Muck Muck, and say, in honor of Flump sorry, no, I'm getting your voice. In honor of Flump Buddy, I will go and use our newest technique for guarding this tomb. And he says, what time did the man go to the dentist? And stares directly at you, Muck Muck.
Muck Muck, can I respond with the message cantrip?
You have to respond. What do you respond?
2:30.
Okay. You respond correctly. However, you're going to take psychic damage from his punny feature. You're going to take so you're going to take 15 points of psychic.
Oh my god.
Actually, it should be half of 60/10. Sorry. So you're going to take 21 points of psychic damage.
What?
What?
As he lashes out with his vicious puns.
No save? Just
No,
confirming?
you did the save. That's why you succeeded.
Oh, okay.
You succeeded by getting the pun correctly.
Fair enough.
He kind of chuckles a little bit at your response, but it still hurt you to say. Bobby, it's your turn.
All right, this thing's 30 feet up.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. I'm gonna run up the wall and kick it twice in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I love monks.
Okay, yeah, you run up
Monks
the
are
wall.
great.
Nice.
Monks are great. I can just run up the wall and not give a shit.
Okay, yeah, you run up the wall and go to punch him. You are gonna hit.
Okay.
Just barely though.
Okay. And I'll take my second attack.
Okay. 13.
And then I guess we will flurry of blows
Okay.
for an extra 16.
An extra 16.
23 and 24 hit.
Oh, sorry.
It makes
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Yep. I missed something. The con save showed up,
Yep.
and
Oh,
that
yeah,
was for the blur.
indeed.
So 16, you're gonna connect both those.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to gracefully fall to the ground.
Yeah, you fall to the ground without any difficulty. The Sphinx, realizing this was not the best place to stop. Muck, what would you like to?
Very well. It is Muck's time to shine now. Are those statues connected to the ground?
You're not sure from your height because you're 30 feet up. But you don't think so.
Okay. In that case, I am going to cast telekinesis from my ring of telekinesis. And Muck, again, without moving, will take one of those statues and just move it over next to Narg to, in the future, for him to grab onto, and in the future, perhaps lift him up to the Sphinx's height.
Here you go, Narg. I moved the statue.
Yes!
We'll get you there. We'll get you into the fight eventually.
Muck, at the end of your turn. Or is your turn over, Muck?
Muck is done.
He will take his disadvantaged claw attack against you using one of his legendary actions.
I had to break concentration on. I had to break concentration on Blur.
Oh!
Wait,
Also-
did you really? Why?
Also, I realized after I casted Blur that it probably doesn't affect him anyway, because if you can
He's
see
got
through
true
illusions, yeah. So I think I just damn.
Take a bunch of damage. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, he's out of legendary actions. He can't do that.
Oh,
You don't
great.
take that. But it is
Wonderful.
his turn now. And instead of doing that, he's going to roar angrily and lament, "Flumps, buddy!" And I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws again from his terrifying roar.
Oh, Narg really coming in clutch tonight.
Archibald, things are not going great for you right now. Alrighty, are those the final numbers?
Does a
Yeah.
16 fail?
You don't know.
Okay, I can choose after I fail, so that's fine.
Oh, well, 16 would fail.
I will
wait.
choose to give myself a +4.
From?
My war magic feature.
If
Oh, really?
I can pop it up for you if you want to look at it.
Oh, you're already frightened. Can you be frightened more?
yeah, am I like if I succeed this, am I no longer frightened?
No, you'd still be frightened. This is a different effect.
Oh, good.
When you hit by an attack or you fail save, yeah, wow. All right, so Archibald, I think he's the only one who fails. Unless do you use anything or do you fail?
I'll try my indomitable feat and make the save again.
Hey, you succeed. So as he roars out, it is deafening, some might say. And the fear is incredibly frightening. You see all of the dwarves kind of in their cowering state kind of freeze up, except for the leader, who kind of gets away a little bit more. He seems to succeed. But the other ones are all freezing up in paralysis from the fear. And I think that's the end of the Sphinx's turn. Archibald, what would you like to do? You're just normal afraid, though. You're not paralyzed.
Right. Hey, you said magic doesn't work on him? Or magic works on him and nothing else?
Only magic.
It appears.
All right. Well, all right. I guess I'm gonna stay over here because he is spooky. I'm gonna go ahead and have my turn because I can't do anything.
You can reroll that wisdom save if you want, though.
Yeah, that's.
No, he's so scary.
I'll try Indomitable again. Nope.
Oh, Jesus.
At the end of your turn, the Sphinx is going to use one of its legendary actions to look at you, Archibald, and kind of feel bad for you and say, don't frown. Instead, tell me, did you know that French fries aren't actually cooked in France? Do you respond to him? You can feel his words hurting your mind, causing you incredible psychic pain. What do you say?
Could you repeat what he said?
Did you know that the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? As he continues his dad jokes at you.
Were they cooked in oil?
Cooked in grease! You're gonna take the full 60 ton psychic damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Laughs.
That was stupid.
Then Bobby, it's your turn.
No, wait, you skipped
No,
me.
it's Narg's. It's Narg's turn.
I'm skipped Narg. I apologize. Narg, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm floating up at his level now, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
so,
no, there's just a big.
No, there's just a statue, and Muck Muck's just kind of like, grab on.
Well, first let me try.
because I can grasping vine, I have not taken damage yet, and it allows me to concentration 1 minute. So he has to try that dex save again. 15.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. So you're gonna try that again. No problem. He's gonna roll his dexterity saving throw and succeed.
Ooh, so close.
All right, then Narg's gonna jump onto the statue.
Okay. I think the way the statue is kind of floating and positioned, you can probably reach the Sphinx, as it hasn't moved.
Oh, okay. So I clamber up the statue, and then I will attack the Sphinx. Is a 20 hit?
The 20 will hit you.
All right. So with Slayer's Eye, oof,
Okay.
low rolls. So
Not bad though.
12 on the first one, and then second attack 17 misses.
17 hits exactly.
Oh, nice. So
The
14.
Sphinx is just, as you slash into him two more
So
times.
total of 31 points that round. Or what? No. 20. I can do math. 26.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it the
That's
end
my
of your turn? Alrighty. Bobby, it's actually at the end of your turn. He's going to use his legendary action to claw at you. He slashes at you for 15, Narg. That's all he's got right now, though. And Bobby, it's now your turn.
Oh, and then I have to roll. Okay.
I just look at the Sphinx like, can you just come down here? I don't want to have to keep running up this wall.
He looks down at you. No.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
I run up the wall and punch him twice.
You run up and do the whole thing again. Yep, you'll hit with that and with that.
Yeah,
Anything
and
else?
I'll just fall gracefully to the ground again.
You can punch him once as a bonus action.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can always
sweet.
do that.
No, then yes, absolutely.
I was gonna say, you're not punching him a lot.
No, never mind, I missed.
Yep. Okay.
It was a kick. It was an ill-advised kick.
ill-advised kick indeed. Muck Muck, it's your turn. The Sphinx is starting to look pretty bad, like pretty beat up and bleeding.
Muck Muck.
He's still laughing heartily at his jokes, though.
Muck Muck is going to. So Narg is already kind of good within range on the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Muck
He's kind
Muck
of
is
reaching a little bit, but it's enough.
Muck Muck is going to disengage as a bonus action as a goblin. Just kind of gonna float over here a little bit, and just ready in action to move Narg to where Narg needs to be, if the Sphinx teleports away yet again.
Well, the Sphinx isn't gonna do that because it's the Sphinx's turn now.
Oh, fair enough.
And the
Mistakes.
Sphinx.
I wasn't allowed to cast spells, so.
Why?
Except cantrips.
Oh, because
You can
that's my. Yeah, I can do a cantrip. I couldn't do anything
I
big.
see. So you're just keeping the telekinesis going, right? Your war
Yep.
magic. So the Sphinx lets out one last cathartic roar of anguish. And I'm gonna need everyone this time to roll Constitution saving throws as like a wave of
Son of
thunder.
a bitch.
Let's go.
The roar slams over all of you. Alrighty. Muck Muck.
Muck Muck will use his reaction to increase his saving throw by 4.
All right. A wave of thunderous anguish strikes all of you. You're going to take half of that if you succeeded in thunder damage. And if you fail, you're also knocked prone. Christ.
Ah, damn.
You see 3 of the dwarves who you traveled with go flying off the ledge behind you. It was a very steep like climb up to this point. There's no way they're still alive. But the last one is able to hold on, the leader guy. So you're down to the last dwarf. And that's the Sphinx's turn. Archibald, what would you like to do?
Is that damage rounded up or down? It's always down, right?
Huh?
Damage is rounded up or down?
Round it down.
Hey, what is a sunblade be what a sunblade being thrown, would that be like an improvised weapon?
Well, Sunblade has the finesse property, doesn't it? Oh, you
That's
can't
not a
really-
That doesn't make it a
That's
thrown
not the
weapon.
thrown property.
I think we'd call that. I think it still do its 2d8s, but you're just not proficient.
Well, I mean, is it improvised?
Yes.
Then I'm proficient.
Are you a tavern brawler by any chance,
I am.
Archibald?
I am indeed.
As
I'm
all right.
I'm gonna throw the sunblade at the Sphinx.
And away it goes.
Pretty sure I'm at disadvantage because I'm still afraid. 17.
That'll hit.
16 damage.
What's the plus 1?
That would
Oh,
be
you
the
mean
second D8 if it were, or a
I
D. Oh no, that's for versatile.
That's against
Yeah.
undead and stuff or something, right?
No,
Yeah,
but
you-
that's versatile.
Oh, I see. So yeah, you connect for 16 points of Sunblade slash and was just not seem very pleased about that.
Okay, I got another attack, right?
Yes, you technically have your rest of your attacks. That was
I
one
would
attack.
like to throw my magical shield at him this time.
I think your shield does like a d6.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I don't even know. I guess. I guess this is a
Strength
plus
plus proficient.
10.
Yeah, strength.
Hey.
You are afraid still.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta-
I am.
All right, you hit him. You throw your shield, your sword, your shield.
Bonk?
Bonk, indeed. 6 points. All right, he's looking pretty bad. Not like
Here
the
comes-
bad.
Here comes that spell book.
Okay. Go ahead. That'll hit. You throw the spellbook out.
Well,
I think you get a D4 out of the spellbook. Alrighty. Clock him for 7. He's not
Who's
feeling
jumping
good
in?
after
No,
that.
I'm jumping that killed him.
No, unfortunately not. And that is the end of Archibald's turn.
yeah.
And you're still frightened. Narg, before you get to go, the Sphinx is going to take 2 legendary. It actually takes 2 of its actions to do its mockery feature. I've been doing it correctly, but I've been saying it wrong. And he is going to look at you, Narg, and he's going to say a dumb pun. And he says, "Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?" And Narg, you feel compelled to respond as the psychic energies twist in your mind.
Because otherwise they'd be chicken sedans.
And as you, Narg, clearly proficient in dad jokes, you're going to take only half damage.
Oh, Jesus.
That monstrous mockery.
Roll that Constitution save.
And Narg, then
Yeah.
it's your turn.
It's maintain
Yeah.
concentration.
Yeah, see if my vine is still up after this. Yep.
Still good.
And even Nargis feeling pretty hurt. But
Make my attack. And a cha. So 13 on the first.
All right, he's not looking good. He's bleeding pretty bad.
And then Great Axe 20,
Mhm.
another 17. So a total of 30 damage that round.
Okay. Sure. Is that the end of your turn, Narg?
No, but he's gonna make a dex save or be pulled 20 feet.
Oh, I see. You're
Towards the
trying the
ground.
vine one more time. Oh, he gets pulled down to the ground right next to Bobby.
Got
Well,
it.
he's 10 feet in the air.
Well, close to Bobby. Bobby, you have to run a lot less this turn.
Oh,
And
thank God.
as he gets pulled down by the vine, he is chuckling at Narg's response to the joke and says, "Well, I think you've answered enough of my jokes. You may enter if you want." And he holds out the key to you, Bobby. He takes it off the thing on his neck and holds it out.
I'm gonna run to him and punch him.
Just punch him again. Okay. Okay. You're gonna miss. Run up and But your third strike, the ill-advised kick this time, well-advised. He looks really freaking bad.
Dumps him in the face.
He's just like bleeding out. His sphinx nose like breaks. Just, oh. funny on that. God damn it. Anyway, and yeah, he looks really rough. But he's still like laughing and kind of smiling. Muck.
Muck, move my stuff to me.
Muck will. Is the Sphinx still holding out the key?
Yeah.
Muck will move the key into the lock with telekinesis.
Okay. As you do so,
I can't use it on things that are being carried, but I assume if he's holding it out, it's acceptable.
Yeah, I think so. The door cracks open, and by cracks open, I mean totally just
Completely
opens
opens.
wide. Yeah.
And that is, I think it. I guess it seems like we're pretty good here.
I think if you wanted to test Archibald's stuff, you could. It's probably a bonus action or one of his things.
Yeah, I'll throw him a sword.
Okay. The Sphinx is going to be like, "Ha! No, but really, we're all good." And he's going to kind of look at you, Narg, like, "We're good, right?" And Archibald, it's your turn.
Die, foul manticore.
You throw your sunblade and
No, it's 16.
oh, it's a
He's still
16.
afraid.
He's still afraid. He misses.
Did any of my stuff bounce back? You know what? No, I take off a gauntlet and throw it at him.
All right.
Damn it.
Gauntlet goes wide and clatters into the hallway beyond.
Next gauntlet.
Second gauntlet, you stop.
Hey!
And If you throw the gauntlet, it just
slaps him in the face.
domes him, and he just goes down.
No, it's just it's a hearty slap in the face.
Well, which one is it, Archibald? What is this critical gauntlet?
It's a punch right to the face. It forms a fist in the air.
The fist gauntlet. Yeah, the Sphinx just is laid out on the ground, its tongue lolling out, and it's just no longer conscious.
All right, guys. I feel pretty bad after that one. That was a tough monster.
Retrieve all my stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, all right, we got the mana core. Let me write it down.
I'm pretty sure it was a sphinx.
What is that?
It's a monster.
All right, same thing. Good.
Archibald, I will notice, as you went to get up and come over here, the slump seemed like it was just barely still alive.
I step on it. And then
Okay, you step on it casually as you get up.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
I get my stuff and behead the Sphinx.
Oh God!
It you're used to your sunblade just cutting through things. It takes a while, actually.
Yeah.
There's some resistance here, and after a short time, Papa Daddy Sphinx is unfortunately dead. And yeah, you're all just standing here watching. Ahead of you, you can see.
Oh, I'm drinking. I'm absolutely
or-
drinking.
Bobby,
it's dark.
You're getting drank.
Oh, I scroll down.
Yeah, you can see a tunnel which kind of curves up ahead.
Muck Muck says, it's in an effort to draw attention his way.
What's up?
Good job.
And then Muck Muck holds up one finger as if to say, wait just a moment, and then shoots a purple beam of energy in your direction, which starts moving extremely slowly towards you.
Who?
It's going towards actually all of you. It's kind of splitting off into 3 different paths.
What is this, Muck Muck?
Yeah, what's this?
I just hold up and weakly lift up my arm and just hold up the finger for 1 moment again. And it's actually 10 minutes later as I finish ritual casting Rary's telepathic bond on you. And Muck Muck now says, I'm sorry, it's just such an effort to open my mouth. I can't even really speak most days anymore. It's just been so hard since the disease.
Is that why you look that way? I thought you were just a really ugly gnome.
I mean, why don't you just go see the medic?
The dwarf,
It says it's uncurable even by the most powerful of clerics. I don't know.
the dwarf.
I feel-
I don't know what's wrong.
The dwarf.
Can I roll an insight check to see if Pete's lying?
Sure, if you want, you can. I don't know, Pete. Are you lying?
Yes.
But before you're able
All right,
to say anything, Bobby, the dwarf catches up and just, oh, it seems like the rest of them didn't make it, but that was some good murdersmanship right there. And he
Thank you.
Kicks the dead.
That's what a hero does.
I've been told I'm very good at murdersmanship.
Can I have thrown him in on the telepathic bond?
I don't think so. He was too slow,
Fair enough.
which is fine. He thinks
All right.
you're mute, probably. Shall we keep going? We really do need to make haste with this. If we aren't able to get this tome, who knows what could happen?
I mean, wouldn't everything just be the same?
No, but then the war will continue.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I just think we really need to hurry. the fuck up, right?
I hold the finger out to him and as I take another drink from my wineskin.
I'm
Down.
gonna shovel 10 good berries into my mouth.
You just cramming good berries into your mouth. Oh no!
All right, guys.
Muck Muck rolls over on the broom, so he's now back up on the broom, and he casts. Where is it? Where is it on my sheet? He casts create food and water, and you watch as he telekinesis it's just like pouring food in his mouth. You also have to notice that Muck is pretty chubby. Yeah, he's like telekinesing grapes, and very fine alcohol into his mouth. Or I'm sorry, very fine, clear, crystal clear water. It cannot be alcohol.
Oh my god. All right.
You really couldn't go any freaking slower, huh?
Oh, you want us to be slower?
I can do that
be
move.
slower.
I can do that move.
Yeah, we can be slower.
All right,
kinda
let's do this. This is
Follows along. Oh, I screwed
What
up.
What, be slower or move along?
Please move along. Okay. Yeah, and as you
Alright,
kind of
alright.
move up and head
Oh.
around the corner,
Don't tell me what to do.
you see rubble. You see signs of more ruin, and you begin to hear some kind of sound in the distance coming from the other side of the large set of iron doors ahead. These do not appear to be locked really in any way. They seem to be pushed open.
Can I make anything out from the other side of the door, or is it too muffled?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try and listen. Right now, there's a lot of like muffled sound that you can't really hear too much. But
24.
holy shit, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Your passive perception is absurd. Narg,
Yeah.
are you just still out there with the sphinx?
Oh no, Narg is just he's cramming good berries down his mouth, but he comes.
You can see the dwarf is once again staying a little further behind, not to die. He seems smarter than the other dwarves. You
Hey,
hear
I
like
look at the dwarf and it's like, you're all talk. Do something.
dwarf guy. Carry this sphinx head for me. I need to hang it above my fireplace.
we'll get it on the way out.
No.
I'm not carrying it. I'm paying you.
Fucking carry. So
Roll me a persuasion.
He asked for our services. These are our services.
I'm not doing it.
The door doesn't appear to be locked, does it?
No, it seems to be pushed open.
Wait, what do I hear from the other side?
Oh,
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
hear the clanging of metal. Appears to be maybe like a workshop or a forge of some kind on the other side.
Oh. All right. I tell the
You also
party, hey,
hear the rage of fires.
it sounds like they're making stuff on the other side. I don't know who they are, but stuff is being...
Muck's gonna go ahead and just jump right on in there inside of his resilient sphere.
You guys
As he-
turn into your resilient sphere.
As he hamster ball rolls. Or not even hamster ball rolls, he hamster ball floats into the room in a resilient
Oh my
sphere.
god.
Well, okay, someone has to open the door still.
Oh, it's just needed a push, didn't it?
Oh, it's heavy. It's a huge
Oh
iron
no,
door. Huge double iron doors.
Narg,
Narg is good at opening these sorts of things.
Narg, you can do it.
Ah!
Narg, you go to push through the door. And holy shit, yeah, you're able to push through the door.
turns out it's a pull door.
Whew, it is a pull door.
I hate doors!
You break the pull door open the other way. And as soon as you open up the door, there's an awful sound that just hits you all. There's awful, like, klaxon kind of buzzing. And as you look and can see into the chamber, you see a whole bunch of huge metal constructs. They appear to be like dwarves. Almost, they look like large metal dwarves. They've got big hammers, and they're working at this forge. At many forges. You can see all sorts of tiny little constructs all over the place in various states of repair, some of which are burning hot within the forges that go like way further. They're wicked deep into the wall. On the far side, you see a massive like scale, kind of like the Libra scales. And there are cages on either side hanging above pits of lava. This is the fire represents lava.
Okay.
And you can see in one cage, there looks like there's a whole bunch of very clearly magical tablets, which you can't really see too much on right now, except for you, Bobby. It looks like there are pictures of like weapons and other magic items on them. In the other cage, there is what looks like a whole bunch of puppies.
Not the puppies!
You can see there are two big raised platforms on the backside here. and the arm of the scale is shaped to look like stairs. So you would wait one side, and then the stairs would let you go up. But whatever you waited would end up in the lava. And so as you do that, all of the giant dwarf robots look at you.
I say, hello, friends.
Dwarf guy, what's this stuff?
And
Muck Muck was just rolling in to begin with. As soon
as
as it
Muck
opens.
Muck rolls in, initiative will begin.
Okay.
As that was their trigger. Muck Muck, can you go ahead and place yourself wherever you are?
I can get that many.
Alrighty. We add these guys. Important. Where at? Those guys are just at 20. Alrighty. Oh, do these guys have the thing? Oh, no, public. Cool. Alrighty. And as you all go, Archibald, you are the first to initiative. What would you like to do?
I charge bravely into the room
Okay.
and attack.
You see the giant dwarf robots. It's got like one of its hands is just a huge iron hammer. Go ahead. Make your
All right.
attacks. Holy
shit.
Eager to redeem yourself, you absolutely connect.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Why is his dots not showing up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Holy crap. All right, so that's 21, 35, 36, 37, 48.
No. The second
58.
stuff is not.
Wait, I'm confused.
It's just the first set.
Okay, so 19,
29, 40.
44. Okay, yeah, you rush forward and shing, begin to make mincemeat of this robot.
Mince metal.
Yeah, mince metal. As you do, you can see the forges burn with flame, and a bunch of tinier, half-constructed robots kind of come out. They all have like various different weapons. Some have like jagged, broken pieces of metal. Other ones have like battle axe arms. And yeah, they seem to be focused on all of you guys, except for Bobby. None of them seem to be looking at Bobby right now.
I'm gonna take a bonus action to second wind.
Muck, what would you like to do?
Muck will move right on in here, and he's just going to kind of bounce around and goof around and try and draw as much attention to himself as humanly possible, or as goblinly possible. And after the big giant, he's going to ready an action to, after the big boys move, to cast slow.
Oh shit, okay.
So his hope is that they will hit him, and then regardless, after they've done whatever they're going to do, he's going to try and slow him.
Alrighty. Alright, Muck. So you go, and we are on to the next. Narg, what would you like to do?
Narg is gonna run over to the one Archibald is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna give him the stink eye.
Okay, you give that big robot the stink eye. Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna attack Chop.
You'll absolutely hit him.
22 on that one, and then second attack. 15
right.
Miss.
15. Yeah, unfortunately, will barely miss this guy. It's all made of metal. It's not like you miss. It's more of a just you catch him in a bad angle and it deflects off.
Glancing blow.
Exactly. Is that the end of Narg's turn? This robot's looking like almost kind of hurt. Bobby.
Bobby doesn't want to fight anyone. Bobby just wants to drink.
I'm sorry, Bobby. Bobby rushes in though.
7. Yeah, if I get punch.
Which you punching? The big guy?
The big guy.
Okay.
Good old stab circle.
You'll hit with your with your 8.
We'll spend a key point to do the flurry of blows.
Okay, so that's 2 more.
Yeah.
All right, the 11's gonna miss, but the 17 will hit.
And then we'll take our second attack.
Okay.
And then we'll bonus. No, I already did my. Damn it! I got it. It's fine.
Alrighty, is that the end of your turn, Bobby? No stunning strikes or nothing? You're just punching? Punch.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, cool. The giant robots are gonna go. The Forgeborn construct, the large dwarf, looks toward. Well, Bobby, you're the last one to hit it, so it's looking at you. And it is going to take its hammer and swing down at you twice. Hammer.
Hit.
And hammer.
Miss.
And then it's going to hold out its other arm, and you see like and from its palm, it opens up, and a large ray of fire shoots out, like a flamethrower ray.
Oh, okay.
And
That's a
it's
miss.
Flame cannon. 22 misses?
Yep.
Holy shit.
What's your
the
AC?
other ones?
23.
These two are going after you,
Hey!
Buck, and are ineffective. This one goes after probably Archibald, because you're kind of closest to the exit there. Oh, actually, you're not close to it. Bobby. They're going after Bobby, because Bobby's the furthest in. Bobby, you're getting 2 more attacks.
Sure. Miss.
Punch,
Miss.
and another flame cannon.
Miss.
So, wow, they actually all not a particularly powerful thing.
I'm too drunk.
You see all around your sphere of force, just fire inflates and covers all around you. You seem fine. Also, thank you to Fox in the Box for your subscription. We appreciate your support.
Thanks, Fox.
Archibald.
Oh wait, triggered, ready to action.
Yes, you're ready to action, please. And where are you targeting that?
I'm targeting it on basically myself, but it's a 40-foot cube.
Yeah,
so.
it's 40-foot cube. So.
So yeah, I can get like everything I want to get. I think.
Yeah, basically you make a line, and then it's everything on one side of the line. So you're going for everything over here. Or are you going to risk hitting Bobby and Narg and Archibald?
Oh, I get to pick. I get to pick
6
the
creatures of your choice.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I wanted to basically position it such that it was
No problem.
the 4
Yeah,
big guys and then these 2 little guys that are the farthest out.
And this is the slow spell?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a whiz save.
Alrighty, so it's gonna make 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow.
What's your
Wow.
DC?
And those all fail.
Yeah, so they are
Or actually,
all...
and then the 2 little guys too.
We'll roll for them in just a second.
Is it the 2 little guys or the 4 little guys?
I can only get
He's
6
doing-
creatures.
Oh, you can only get 6 creatures. I understand.
Alright, wisdom saves. Bob and Bob.
The 18 succeeds.
So, okay, we're gonna put this slow icon on these guys that fell, because we're gonna get a lot of them, I think, in the end. Or, well, we have a lot of them right now. As your slow spell grasps hold, you can see all of the massive constructs just begin to travel a little more slowly than they were before. And is that the end of your turn, Muck Muck?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Cool. At this point, the robots are going to go little ones. And we're going to start with the slow one. The construct appears to
What about me?
Oh, did we skip you? I'm so sorry. Archibald, go ahead. I forgot we were on a ready to action. Go ahead.
I will attack the same one I was attacking before.
Alrighty. He is slowed, which I believe gives him an AC penalty.
Yes.
Correct.
-2.
Which means you hit with that 16.
Hey.
Woo, 45 points. Yeah, your zing, zing, your sunblade is slicing through. Little like gears and pieces of metal are flying off. A nut just kind of overheats and
Hey.
flies off. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty. Now we're on to the big boys. No, we're not. We're on to little boys. So, the little boys are going to all go now. And they move forward. You can see they are swinging for the fences. They are like berserk little crazy robots as they swing and chop with their various different weapons. Which means they have advantage in their attacks because they're reckless. So these are coming at you, Archibald, as they swing with a great axe. And then a second great axe. This one is going at you, Bobby. It's a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
This one is also going at you, Bobby. Oh.
Ooh.
And then 2 of them swing aimlessly at Muck Muck.
I'm up in the air if that kicks me out of range.
No, I don't think it does
Okay.
in this case. That is the end of their turn. Muck Muck, what would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you didn't
see
do
6 more come out.
Wait, did you make the attacks against me?
You're in a force dome.
No, I had to break that for slow.
Oh, how high up are you?
I was at basically making myself at head height for the big boys, so that way
So yeah,
they would be able to
wouldn't
hit me.
you. Bobby, that
Okay.
means you got 1 more coming at you, and this one's just running around and not able to do anything else.
Sure.
Bobby, great axe, chop. I think that works.
It misses. I will use a key point to redirect it to hit the one that hit me.
All right, you blow it up.
Sweet.
That would have been this guy. As you redirect the attack, it's like a chainsaw arm that you just grab on and cut down into the other
Just no.
one. Alrighty, Muck Muck, what would you like to do?
Can you just describe quick for me, Jeremy, the thing on the right side of the room again?
Okay. What you have is you have a very large kind of lever, basically a scale. And on one side, instead of like where you'd have the plate where you'd put something to measure the weight of, there is a cage full of puppies. On the other side, there is a cage full of what looks like magical tomes, or not tomes, tablets, that have all sorts of different like magic items engraved upon them. The lever part of the scale is shaped like a set of stairs. So if you choose to weight any one side, that side will go down, and that will be a stairway up to this next level. This raise here is like a 30-foot raise. And the fire represents pools of lava.
Okay. That's very good. All right. I guess for now, Muck
Oh, I'm
Muck's...
sorry. The blue is a shimmering blue field that you believe to be anti-magical in nature.
Okay.
Yep.
Muck Muck's going to fly.
Okay.
Just fly over here because these guys can't react.
Nope.
Just
They're
get up.
very slow.
Get up in the mix, and Muck's gonna do just a little bit of crowd control as he's gonna cast a magic missile
Okay.
at 3rd level, targeting 5 of the little guys that are closest to the boys, but not the one that's slowed.
All right. Pew, 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 as you blow them all apart. Wait, why did I just delete them all? They shouldn't be deleted. They should be X'd out. Oh, well.
I think it's
We're gonna-
better to delete them all.
Yeah, probably, but then we're going to lose their place in the initiative tracker, which we've already done. Well, they go at initiative count 20. We know that. You blow up 5 of them.
And that is all for Muck's turn.
Alrighty. Narg, what would you like to do?
Wait a second. Narg doesn't want the puppies to die. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
That's a cool spell.
Yeah.
So my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
The
So
puppies
if you-
look really dehydrated because the lava underneath them is so hot.
Muck thinks that you... I guess I wouldn't know that you're doing this.
But so I'll give myself advantage on my one attack versus the guy I've been fighting before.
Absolutely. The big construct.
Yeah, so a
You hit
30.
him.
So
For
11 points of
He's looking
damage.
pretty bad at this point.
You know what? I'm just gonna great axe him as well for another 13.
And with that, you end that first big robot, it collapses in a large metal grinding heap. You see a small like explosion of fire, and then a large explosion of fire. As everyone within 5 feet of this creature needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. Which is going to be Bobby, Narg, and Archibald. Alrighty.
Do I succeed?
Oh yeah, you all succeed. None of you take any fire damage.
Awesome.
As you all deftly dodge out of the way of the fire and bits of shrapnel. Is that the end of your turn, Narg?
Oh, no. Narg is going to use his now 60 feet of move speed to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then start running up to the to save the puppies.
Well, okay, here's the deal. So that, like, this whole area is lava.
Oh, I thought you said there were stairs.
The stairs are, like, the top of the lever here is a stairway. But it's like a level stairway right now. If you would weight one side of the lever, then it would be a stairway up.
So are the cages like?
Well, isn't there
we can load them?
Isn't there a wall of magical force preventing us from getting there at all?
No, the wall of magical force is just a magic dispelling wall.
So we can fly.
You can't cheat it by flying. Yeah.
Okay.
So Narg, do you want to try and like you'd be weighting this one lever over here to free the puppy?
Yes. That is what I plan to do.
Okay, that is an action on your turn to do so.
All right. Well, and I guess I'll just be
over there.
The other James,
sure.
The other side. That's the side with the puppy.
Wait,
that's the side with the puppies.
Oh, this is the side with the puppies?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No, that's the side with the tomes. You're right.
Exactly.
The right side.
Yeah.
Right. The other one has the puppy. Okay.
That's my
Narg's turn. Bobby. Narg is terrified and very scared for these puppies.
We'll spend a key point to Step of the Wind.
My ideal is literally the natural world is more important than all the constructs of civilization. So
it's all about these
puppies. How does slow work? They can't take.
They can't take reactions. You gave a -2 penalty to their armor class and a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that to take the dash action as a bonus action.
Sure.
Okay. And then, like, how deep is this pool of lava?
You have no idea. It's a pool of lava.
No. Across. Sorry.
Oh, it's 10 feet across.
And
then the ledge up here is 30 feet high.
So it's feasible that I can just jump across the pool of lava and then run up the wall at 45 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I haven't used all of it.
Could. You could do that if you wanted.
I will do that.
You have. Oh right, you still have movement, huh? All right.
I sure do.
Run up.
Yep.
All right, you run up the side. You're over there now.
Yep.
All right, you're there.
Yep. That was it.
All right. The large constructs. They're gonna come over and begin to attack Muck and Narg. And the one over there attacks Archibald. It just shoots you with its flame cannon, Archibald. Ugh.
It misses.
Oh, really? Damn. High AC. Muck, you're getting attacked by a flame cannon. Oh, man.
Ouch.
Muck shall shield.
Your AC is high enough to beat a 24?
It is a 25 with shield.
Jesus Christ.
That's my whole build right there.
And Narg, it just misses you entirely. That is all that they can do. Let me re-roll their wisdom saves at the end of their turns. They are dumb robot dwarves. Archibald, what would you like to do?
Well, I will go aid my companions and attack the one next to Narg. He's probably going to attack it. I'm like this weird gnome. So.
Fair.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna hit them all.
Not
the third.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Alrighty, that's a.
I might as well
29.
action surge.
29. All right, you action.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it.
God damn it.
One more hit. Well, you got the crits and the other ones. Yeah, you'll hit that as well. This robot seems a little less like well built than the one previous, but as you're kind of taking chunks out of it. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, and it is now the little robots.
Yes. The little robots. Go at y'all. 5, 10, 15. 20. Yeah, there we go. Archibald, you get swarmed by little robots.
That's fine.
And you see a whole bunch more come out of the forges. Actually, 2 of these don't happen. These 2 forges up here don't make any robots this round. But the 4 other ones, 4 going at you, Archibald. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4.
0 hits.
1 going at Muck Muck, which Muck Muck, your AC is absurd right now. And 1 going at Narg, which gets a 19.
Yeah, it hits.
Narg has a normal person armor class.
Right.
And that is all the little robots for this round. Muck Muck, what would you like to do? As you see the spinning blades of death as these tiny little constructs rush, or I say tiny, normal-sized constructs rush you.
Muck Muck's trying to figure out the puzzle of how one could get both. So what Narg's about to do is step upon the pedestal, and there will be a
There are little like weights that you can just hook on to these cages, these force cages.
Oh fuck! I don't have Zephyr Strike up anymore.
So basically, you can there are things to just easily weight them.
Oh, okay.
Bobby's got this one. Just run up the side.
Yeah, man. Just
Muck Muck is just gonna
easy peasy.
Muck Muck will in that case put faith in his comrades, as he is going to cast magic missile again.
Oh shit.
This time just at regular level.
All right. Which 3 are you killing?
I'm shooting 1 at each of the big boys.
Oh, you're shooting the big guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? It only just gave me 1.
Yeah, you just gotta hit it a couple times.
Okay. Sorry about that. I
It's
assumed
all
it would
good.
just do them all.
No.
Nope. And the last
So
one.
2, 3, and 2.
Not
And
the
then Muck Muck's going to use his power surge, which allows him to use a stored source of magic. And basically what is once per turn, when I deal damage to a creature or object with wizard spell, I can send a power surge to deal extra force damage to that target. The extra damage is equal to half of my wizard level. So this one that's closest to me here, I'm going to power surge to deal additional 7 damage to it, and then I'm going to Fury of the Small as a Goblet to do an extra 14 damage to it.
Okay.
So that first one's going to
21
take
damage.
23 damage.
Yep. Very well. And they're still slow.
Yep. And I'm going to disengage as a bonus action and move a little bit higher, so I'm not getting swung at now.
Yeah, just go right up. I think
Yeah,
there's
here,
one
need to
opportunity
disengage.
attack from the Berserk construct. Right?
He disengaged as a bonus action.
Yeah, I disengaged.
Yep, all right, up you go. And Narg, what would you like to do?
Die, little guy, and as I attack the one that's in range to opportunity attack me.
Oh, okay, you're not going to weight the scales?
Well, right. I need to do. That's my action, right?
It is
Yep.
an action.
All right. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right,
Yeah,
you throw the
yeah,
weight onto the cage full of tomes, and the scale begins to slowly shift down. You
Save
see
these puppies.
the magical tomes sink into the lava, and you see like a hissing and sparking of blue energy, and there's a miniature like blue nova explosion. Can you roll me actually it's a dexterity saving throw. All right, you're gonna take half damage as 25 force damage as they are destroyed.
Ouch.
However, on the other side, you all hear a click as the scale clicks into place. Up here, you see the cage open right next to you, Bobby, and you can see a bunch of puppies right in there. However, the rest of you also see trap doors kind of open all along the side. And from those, you see rushing out swarms of rust monsters.
Oh God!
Wait,
What?
this is good for us.
Wait a minute.
It's not great.
And that is that's that. And now, Narg, that's the end of your turn. Bobby, what would you like to do? There are a bunch of puppies right in front of you.
Oh, I'm gonna save all the puppies.
All right, yeah. Using your action, you collect all the puppies into your hands.
Nice.
You have like 10 puppies.
Sweet.
Is
That's
there
it.
anything else you'd like? Okay, yeah, you're good. You
I mean, I don't know what else I can do, so.
continuing beyond, but you're gonna wait, I assume. The constructs. Oh, but this is actually the big ones. Okay. So Muck, you're too high for it to attack. So it's gonna turn on Archibald. Archibald, it's gonna try and flame cannon you.
It
And this one
fails.
is gonna try and flame cannon you, Narg.
It hits. Oh God!
That's
Ow!
a big hit.
Ugh.
And Archibald, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna continue to attack the one near. Oh, right. I'm gonna reopen my character sheet because I accidentally left the thing for a moment. I'm gonna
Classic
continue to
Wolf
attack the thing.
Alrighty. You're gonna hit with all of those. Are you going the one right in front of you? That one?
No,
Or the
I'm
other one?
going at the one that I was fighting with
Cool.
Narg.
Awesome. Yeah. Holy shit. 28, 39. Yeah, that actually takes it down just barely by 3 damage. As you cut it into pieces, large chunks of the robot clatter to the floor, its hammer striking the ground with a resounding clang. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right. This is an initiative count 20. All of these guys begin to rush out, these little rust monsters, and all of the little ones are destroyed. They're just all gone. Whap, 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 whap. And you can see the armor on the big ones beginning to corrode pretty dramatically. Actually, these two are distracted, eating the big one you just killed. But yeah, the rust monsters begin to rush out, and they seem to be helping you for now. And I'm sorry, Muck, what would you like?
Muck's going to take this opportunity to get on over there with Bobby. There's a stairway I can walk over, presumably.
Yeah, do you so you're gonna walk up them?
Well, I assume I get to this point and my broom and everything stops working.
Yep.
All my shit stops, so
Yep,
I'll get
That's
to
the wrong side.
That's the one. No, because I thought
Yeah.
Narg waited the other side. So now that
So what happens is you fly somewhere
Yeah.
over the middle, you land on the scale, and walk
Yeah.
the rest of the way up the staircase next to Bobby. You can see he's holding about 10 puppies in his arms.
okay, excellent.
I'm just sitting on the ground holding 10 puppies.
As well as Muck, you watch walks over fairly agilely and steps up on the other side, and then
Just super
once he
agile.
and then once he gets there, he just kind of like throws himself down on the ground and just and goes back to laying down.
I just give you like the hardest side eye you could ever imagine.
And it's in particularly hard because your eyes are all over the place because of the alcohol.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, as soon as you try and like give him the stare, the puppies lick you on the face, and it's so cute. You can't even help it.
I can't.
It's too cute.
I feel like these puppies are really going to be the end of me.
And
somehow.
Narg, it would be your turn, but you can see this construct is only really one construct worth fighting left. It's the one right next to Archibald. And it seems like it is getting swarmed with rust monsters. You could just leave if you wanted.
There's so many monsters to kill, but at the same time, Narg doesn't like these monsters. They've made. I've lost too many axes to them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go run up the stairs.
Okay, and up you are. You're actually on the other side with them. Whoop, I didn't draw this, but there's like a wall blocking here.
Uh-oh.
Well, so there's very
Archie, you gotta
definitively,
get over here.
there's definitely two paths that you could take.
I think the puppy path is obviously the right choice.
Oh, I will hand Narg some of the puppies.
Oh, yes.
You're both holding 5 puppies now.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Bobby.
Oh, I'm just playing with the puppies. That's
okay.
my whole turn. That's my whole turn.
You gain a point of inspiration playing with.
Woo!
The tiny robots are all dead, and at this point, the big robots are on the brink of death. You can see a whole bunch of the rust monsters are getting like torched, as this monster that was fighting you, Archibald, is now very distracted. What would you like to do?
You coming, dwarf?
Yeah, remember. He runs up and goes up.
Okay, I run up.
Okay. Yeah, so you all get in, and behind you, you can hear the klaxons completely are now off, actually. They stopped as soon as the lever arm went down. You do, however, notice, with your incredible passive perception, drunk Bobby, there are some, like, notch marks on the ground here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something had been broken or, like, had caught onto the stone and chipped it a little bit. Something, like, sharp.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all you really notice in particular.
All right, I'm not gonna say anything about it. So
Okay. The rest of you have 5 puppies, and the dwarf is like, all right, we really need to get going, but before that, would you like to take a short rest? It seems
Yes.
that
Yes.
those creatures
Yeah.
really have everything dealt with back there, and honestly, I'm a little tired.
absolutely.
You're tired, old man. I feel
Hey, you're tired?
like,
Have a drink.
I feel like I'm dying.
I'm dying.
And while they take a short rest, we're also going to take a short rest, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more DnDTime Delve for the dramatic conclusion. What could happen next? Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DnDTime Delves. It's been a dramatic interlude here, but actually, it's been a very boring interlude. I don't know what I'm talking about. But things are more or less going well, right?
Yes,
Right, guys?
I mean,
Sure.
I'm in
Yeah.
fairly good shape.
I am now in good shape.
Everything's
Same.
great.
I was in poor shape before this rest.
Dude, same.
Well, sometimes you're in poor shape, other times you're in good shape. It can go either way, I think, right?
But no matter what, you're always in a shape.
There's always in shape that you could be in. So, what do you guys do during your short rest?
Meditate for a bit.
I play with some puppies,
Drink.
and I tell them how monsters are evil, and how if they're not careful, they'll kill their mom.
God.
Amazing.
All right.
And I can convey this with my ranger primeval awareness, right?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I think you can.
that's not
Or
the
one of your ranger features.
Somewhere in there. I can
Somewhere
tell
in
you.
there.
How do I reach these puppies?
I write in my spellbook journal and read my hero's field guide.
Oh, and what is your hero's field guide? What is your hero's field guide?
It's just advice on being a hero and a manual of monsters. They rate them on a 1 to 30 scale. Well, 0 to 30 scale on their level of challenge.
I see. So what were the things you just fought?
Yeah,
Or
they're
are
not
they
in there. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
shit, so
not in
this
there.
is great. This is a new feat. Adding a
Yeah,
monster
oh
to the
yeah.
hero.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Rust monsters are in there. They're a
You don't even know.
You just got to look it up.
they're a CR 1/2. That's what's called CR 1/2 when you're a 1/2 challenge.
I see. Well, cool. Yeah, you guys have a great rest. You were completely unbothered. However, after like 15 minutes, Shibo the dwarf is just like, we really should keep going. Like, I wanted a short rest, not like sit around for an hour playing with fucking puppies.
Hey,
I'm deep in a meditative state for a half hour, so
Look, Shibo, it says right here in my hero's field guide that a short rest is 1 hour and a long rest is 8.
He rolls his eyes frustrated. Back in my day, it was, and starts kind of going off.
Oh, what did you have? The 4th edition of the hero's field guide?
What if I did?
Well, this is the 5th one. They're really going to get it right this time.
And you all gain a point of inspiration as you chill with the pup. Well, actually, I think only one of you gets a point of inspiration. We already went over that.
yeah.
it's Narg.
No, I heard you got it.
It's Bobby. Narg.
I took 2 turns during combat to just play with puppies, like, and then gave you some
No,
puppies to play
I'll
with.
give both of you a point of inspiration.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a point of inspiration. I'm gonna regret that immensely, but that's okay.
Muck will take it.
As you're all just kind of chilling, and you've completed Archibald. You completed your adventurer's field or hero's field guide sanctioned 1 hour short rest. You're all feeling a lot. You're feeling actually good as new for the most part. What do you all do? You can see ahead of you a passageway disappears into darkness.
Muck will
down.
proceed.
Okay.
We will stumble down it.
Yeah, Muck. Are you like scouting ahead, Muck, or?
Yeah, if Muck telepathies to all of you, would you care for me to scout ahead?
Sure.
And who's holding all the puppies?
Muck goes ahead and hops inside of a sphere.
Oh, it's between James and myself.
Narg is going to take 1 minute to cast Magic Circle and tell the puppies that they have to stay inside it no matter what. And he's gonna come back for them, okay?
I will also place my puppies inside that circle.
Now, what is Magic Circle? Can you contain puppies within Magic Circles?
Well, technically, unless they're celestials, elementals, fiends, or undead, no.
Oh, well, they are actually elemental puppies. They're little kind of lava puppies, but like they don't look like that because they're so young.
Wait, so they would have been fine if we lowered them in the lava?
Probably not. They look like they might only have resistance to fire damage at this age. So they probably still would have burned to death, you think. But that's why they haven't died of starvation being in that cage for so long.
We'll be back in 1 hour, puppies.
The puppies pant and look at you and cock their head cutely, and that's what they do. So you guys lock the puppies in a magic circle.
Yeah.
We're going to draw this magic circle.
Oh God.
Draw a magic circle, and in it put 10 puppies.
Whap, there's your magic circle. Let's not make that a black sphere of annihilation. Let's just make it there. There we go. There's your circle for puppies.
All the puppies are in the...
Whap. There's all your puppies are in there.
Okay.
Circle for Puppies sounds like a bad book name or something.
It does sound like a bad book name.
Wait, what was the name? Circle for Puppies?
Yeah.
Circle
No, that's a really sweet band name.
It's part of the Shapes for Animals children's books franchise.
Jesus Christ.
Trying.
Squares for bears.
Can you roll me a stealth check, Muck Muck, as you sneak in?
Oh, Muck Muck's not really stealthing. He's resilient spearing.
Okay, you
The world
Go
cannot
inside.
hurt me.
a hamster ball and begin to go ahead. As you go ahead, you notice a few things. You immediately, I think you see someone.
I see someone, I say telepathically.
There are little holes in the ceiling where little bits of light shine down. You see what looks like a destroyed sarcophagus and a large kind of statue beyond. Give me a moment to read you what you see in the statue after I fix what the Twitch chat can. Because for some reason they can't see the whole thing, and I don't know why.
By the way, if I move too far, too quickly, just yell at me.
Yeah, well, stop right where you are then.
Okay, cool.
So I can tell you what you see. Okay, so that's the problem. For some reason, everything's dumb. Does that change anything for you guys?
It just kind of did a little jump for me.
All right. So I think.
The screen got a little bigger.
Oh. All right, Twitch chat should be able to see now. There you go, Twitch. So yeah, you see a very dimly lit room beyond. You can see there's a very large statue of a dwarf holding a book outright. There is an inscription in dwarf at the base of the statue, and the book radiates with magical power. You believe it could be this tome that you seek. There looks like a very, very fine, ornately decorated sarcophagus that has been kind of damaged and destroyed here. And you see what looks like an elderly man with a grappling hook by his side, lying on the ground, not dead, but moaning in pain.
Muck Muck knows a malingerer when he sees one. Muck Muck wants to make an insight check to see if he's malingering.
Okay.
As he moves up in his resilient sphere.
He absolutely sees you and reaches out like, help!
Is this the second adventure in a row where we're just totally gonna stab the old man because we're not?
Absolutely.
So
I mean, I can't stab anyone. I will punch him.
You
chop him.
straight up approach the guy.
Yeah, well, I'm in a resilient sphere, so I feel very confident. Muck Muck's feeling good. I'm also communicating telepathically to people, kind of what I'm seeing, so that people are, at least.
Yeah, I'll enter the room once he tells me about everything.
Okay, so you all just kind of approach. I'm really glad that you scouted ahead with the dark vision, so we had the cool, different lighting show up a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, there was the telepathic bond is clutch.
The dwarf stays behind with the he won't stay behind totally with the puppies, but he'll stay somewhat behind.
Can I make
If anything happens to those puppies, Shibo, I'm blaming you.
Can I make an insight check on this dude?
Absolutely. Please give me an insight check. Yeah, you're not sure. This guy might seriously just be an injured old man on the brink of death.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Now that you're in here pretty well, you can see a dais over here filled with probably some kind of liquid, some kind of raised kind of not dais, like a platform, pedestal. Now, all of you come in here and you can see this old man. Do any of you like react at all to this old man?
Oh man, old man, you seem in danger. Let me help you.
Oh, please help. Be careful. We need to get out of here. There's no time.
What's in here, old man?
No, we must go. I don't even know what to call it. It was a horrible creature. Quickly.
Describe it in vivid detail. I'll look it up in my hero's field survival guide.
It was like a skull, but with large brass balls in the eyes. And as he begins to describe it, Bobby and Narg, who walk over to the pit, see rising out of the blood inside of this pedestal a large tarnished, and a large, like, disgusting greenish skull with massive brass balls in the eyes. And the skull goes, "You have entered the tomb of King Brass Balls."
Oh god.
And
Old man, did it look like this? Is it a demi-lich?
the old man points, and actually, he's gonna take his. That was his monologue was actually also his surprise round. As I'm gonna need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw against his unearthly howl.
Is this going to harm me?
It will harm you.
Then I am immune to it.
It will reduce you to 0 hit points. It does actually deal damage to you. Can you hear it?
Uh-oh.
Let me just get her back up.
Oh, goodbye, 136 hit points.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration here.
You know, that sounds like a plan.
Cannot be damaged by attacks or effects.
God.
Fuck.
An enclosed creature uses.
Goodbye.
Unfortunately, I don't believe this.
Yeah,
is I think or damage even.
Yeah, I think this can get me inside the sphere.
All right.
Constitution, you said?
Yep.
It is a Constitution save. Yeah.
All right. So what? It's
fresh initiative.
It's
fresh initiative, yeah.
It's me and Archibald.
Absolutely. It's going. Yeah. Who gets hit? Who gets knocked?
Narg gets fucked.
I rolled a 25.
I mean, Muckmuck's gonna go ahead and use his reaction to boost himself up to a 12. Does a 12 save?
No, it's an 18. Use your inspiration, Pete.
No, I'll go to 0.
The skeleton cackles with glee as two of you are reduced to 0 hit points, and we are in an initiative order for certain here.
You watch as Muck falls to the ground, reduced to 0 hit points. The sphere that he was within explodes in a shower of magical energy, and you hear a from within as he turns into a giant T-Rex.
Yes, your contingency spell comes into
My
effect.
contingency has activated.
What?
All right. Alrighty. Bobby, what would you like to do if you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex appear?
Well, I mean, I'm frightened by the skeleton rising out of this pool of blood, so I will punch it immediately. Is a 16 hit?
A 16? Let me look. No, he's very fast.
How about an 18?
Oh wait, can the chat not see?
Oh, Jeremy,
No!
I can't see anymore because I'm a T-Rex. If that was linked to me in some way.
Why can the chat not see? What's going on?
Hold on, we'll fix it. Pause.
Can you all see if I make... Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Can the chat not see?
I can see
other
once
people
more.
can see?
I can see the
I can see.
dwarf guy.
Oh, no one else has spectator in their thing.
What?
You guys can't see what they can see. I see. You could only ever see what Malingerer could see. And by Malingerer, I mean...
Pete.
Sorry, chat. slight issue there. It'd be nice if people finished their characters ahead of time so I could set up.
Hey, I mean, I did.
Glare.
Well, if you told me that it was,
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
That was
I didn't even know. That's some behind-the-scenes stuff right there that I wasn't even aware
I
of.
was done yesterday.
Wait, Wait, was I good?
No, you're all. Yeah, you were good. You had set yourself up good.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, so we're set now. We're back. Where were we?
I took a second attack. Just 18 hit.
18 is gonna miss as well. It's so agile.
I will try and punch it twice more. 25.
25 will absolutely connect.
Ah, damn.
And I'm gonna send Malingerer back to the DM layer. 25 for 6 points. Anything else you'd like to do? Is you
I'm gonna run away.
Chips of bone.
I'm gonna run away.
I've been made blind. I've been made blind again, Jeremy.
What, you can't see? Oh,
No, I have
it's because
nothing.
You didn't give yourself control over your own T-Rex, Pete.
No, I do.
Oh, the T-Rex just enough sight. Okay. How's that, Pete? Can you
Thank
see now?
you. I can see now.
All right. At the end of your turn, Bobby, the Demi-Lich has no legendary actions. Actually, it's your turn.
Ah, yes. Just gonna crash into Narg.
Smack into Narg.
I'm just gonna trounce
Narg.
all over the ground.
You see a giant T-Rex is right above you.
Narg is unconscious.
I'm unconscious. I'm at 0 hit points, dude. I got wrecked.
The Demi-Lich does that.
I'm going to. The old man is no longer. Is the old man still functioning in any form?
Oh, I don't know. He's a 0.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tail attack that old man.
Oh, he dies. You kill him.
Okay. And then I'm gonna bite attack. I can't make my attacks against the same target, so we're gonna go ahead and bite attack the Demi-Lich. 26.
Holy shit. Yeah. I believe
he
you are
immune?
non-magical weapons, so he takes half damage.
Okay, and he's also grapple
he's
restrained.
immune.
Oh, well, he's grapple restrained, so he's inside of my giant T-Rex mouth.
Nah! You grab this Demi-Lich, and it is now in your giant T-Rex mouth. Yeah, King Brass Balls.
And I'm just kind of like hold them in the teeth so everyone can still kind of get at them. Just kind of teeing them up for everyone.
All right. Yeah, you.
That's all I got.
This old man chomped up pretty good. Narg, what would you? Oh, can you roll me a death saving throw, Narg?
Oh, geez. Yeah. 1 success.
Alrighty. Archibald.
I run up to this sudden T-Rex. There we go.
Uh-huh.
And I swing into its teeth at the
Be in the back.
thing. It's restrained, right?
Yeah.
Great.
It appears to be restrained by the T-Rex's bite. So that's gonna hit. Hit and hit. Wow, jeez.
All right, that second D8 now does apply because this thing is undead.
All right, can you give me
Oh,
your
God.
total deeps as you
17,
swing away.
33, 51.
Ooh!
And
You
you know
guys
what?
all see chunks of bone just.
Let's throw in an action surge in here.
Then it just as you're throwing it around. You're gonna miss on the 19, but the other two are gonna connect.
For an additional 32 damage,
And as
all
you
of which has been radiant.
swing your blade, you feel it break apart, and the brass balls clatter out of the mouth and onto the ground as it is right and truly slain. Jesus Christ.
Did we win?
It appears to be dead. It didn't get a turn to conjure all of its whites to protect it, so it's dead. As you look around, you hear her call out, "Protect me!" As it's dying. The tome begins to glow with power, but then nothing happens because it dies and doesn't finish its statement. As you look around, Narg is dying. Bobby, it's your turn, by the way. As you look around, Narg is dying. There's a giant T-Rex standing over you.
I'll go feed Narg a health potion.
Oh, thank God.
You see Shibo walk around in the corner and be like, "Wow, what the fuck's going on?"
Oh, and then also, Jeremy, would I be able to pick up the brass balls?
Yeah, you pick up the brass balls. They're big brass balls. They are like way larger than you thought they were. They must have been most of the inside of the skull. They didn't call them big king brass balls for no reason.
Apparently.
I guess if we're milling about for a while, I stop being a T-Rex, and now I'm dying on the ground.
I don't know. Are you milling about for a while? What do you do? Narg, you're conscious again.
Oh, God. What? Oh, Jesus, what's that?
Oh, that's just. I think it's the. What's his name?
Muck
You know,
Muck?
that one.
Why do small things turn into big things on me? I miss that little girl, but I don't miss the monster she turned into.
And as you kind of look around, the old man is absolutely like totally dead. He got crushed to death by the T-Rex tail. What do you guys do?
All right, I go over this tome. It started to react right when the.
A little bit, yeah. It glows with clear magical power. At the base of the statue, there seems to be a phrase engraved in Dwarven. Does anyone speak Dwarven?
Actually, yes.
I can read Dwarven.
So Archibald, as you go to read it, it reads, "True power lies within one's mind," and it is holding this ancient stone tome in its hand.
I'm gonna drink 2 more health potions.
All right, I pick up the tome.
Okay. You look at it. It's all in Dwarven. It's actually not in Dwarven. It's actually in like a weird mix of Dwarven and Draconic. Can you roll me an Arcana check as you like look at it? And Pete, what is so you Muck Muck turns back into Muck Muck, right?
Yeah, Muck Muck's dead when he comes back. Or I guess he's at 0 hit points, not technically dead. And also I went to darkness again. Oh, come on back, thank you.
That's because Muck Muck was gone. Muck Muck collapses in the ground, like dying.
Narg will ruffle through Muck Muck's bags to see if he has any healing potions.
I have 2.
I'm gonna feed him one of those.
Okay, and Muck Muck, you are at whatever that is. I assume Bobby's just drinking.
Yeah, no, that's all I ever do.
The dwarf.
Oh my God! I'm a straight up idiot. I forgot I'm a half orc, so I could
relentless.
I could have been just a
endurance or whatever it is.
I'm a dummy.
As you take the tome, and the dwarf is just like, yes, give it here. And you're looking at it, and what was your Arcana? A 10? You have no idea what these arcane runes are.
Muck Muck, you're one of the magic-y guys. What does this all mean?
That must be the tome. Seriously, give it to me. We need to go.
Muck Muck's just gonna very quickly hard cast Identify on it.
Your Identify fails.
Just fails flat.
Yep.
I don't trust this Shibo guy.
I cast Dispel Magic upon the book. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's important.
Do it. No, do it.
No, I don't think I would do that.
I want to insight Shibo. Something about him is really bothering me.
Shibo is very excited about the book and wants to get it and leave.
What does this thing do?
I'm gonna go ahead and sleep this individual.
You're trying to cast sleep on Shibo?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go ahead and roll your sleep?
Just at level 1.
Okay.
All right, Narg falls asleep first.
Yeah.
Well, I was implying that I was trying to target it so that would hit him.
Okay. Sure.
and not me also.
Yeah. So you cast sleep and he doesn't fall asleep. He looks at you. What the fuck is that? Look, I'm paying you all good money to come in here so we can get this tome and we can end the war once and for all between dragons and dwarves forever.
What's your deal? I don't trust you.
I want to use ancient magic to end the war. That's my deal.
You're just gonna kill all the dragons.
I kind of like
Sounds
killing
his
dragons.
eyes.
That's
At you confused.
I don't understand the problem.
Or you're just gonna kill all the dwarves. You're gonna kill one entire side.
Yeah. I thought that was incredibly, exceedingly clear. He kind of looks toward you, Narg, you understood, right?
I'm pretty sure I understood. Now everyone's questioning it. Usually people just tell me to come along and they tell me what's happening, and now we're changing what's happening. Narg doesn't like that.
Wretched goblin beast, you understood.
He's a goblin?
Yeah, Muckmuck's gonna.
I've been had.
Muck says in his actual voice, he does not seem to be faking sick anymore. I agreed to this because we were talking about ending wars, which I am all for. But it seems like you're just talking about killing a lot of people.
You're talking about genocide.
But
I know that heroes don't like genocide.
But dragons, guys, aren't we trying to kill dragons? Isn't that a good stuff?
What about the not evil ones?
Oh, well,
There's good dragons.
I didn't think about them.
The dwarf looks between the three of you and says, "Give me the tome."
No. Don't tell me what to do.
Muck says, also I want it. And he's going to take the tome that's in his hands and cast Odaluke's Resilient Spear.
Oh, boy.
So none of you know what the tome does yet.
Nope.
Correct.
However, I will need everyone to roll for initiative one more time as the dwarf yells out, "This is a betrayal! No one gets away with betraying Byoshi, the legendary black dragon!"
Yep,
There it is.
that's about right.
The same motherfucker who killed me last time.
Da, 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 da. I like collecting tomes! Christ. I crack myself up sometimes. It's Byoshi! Byoshi rolled bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this coming like a mile away.
Narg is completely surprised.
The Bobby's too drunk to care. Really, he's too care to drunk.
Alrighty, and Muck, I guess your turn. You said you were putting the thing.
Oh, I assume that was a surprise round. Does that
Yeah,
not
we'll
count?
give that a surprise round.
Hey, thank you. That's nice of you.
Sure.
Oh, wait, we rolled the initiative, right? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I have to do that still.
Oh, I see. I'd use your old initiative, which is cheating. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Never mind, it's better.
Oh,
There we
right,
go.
that old use your
I have a
intelligence boosting your initiative. Yep.
What would you like to do?
Muckmuck's just, I guess, is in a resilient sphere right now, so he's just gonna go ahead and dash over to here.
You just begin to
Yeah, we're just
okay.
gonna check out. Oh, that's just the other way. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's just the other way.
yeah. Also, I'm just looking at this book. If I see if I can, I'm just gonna start kind of chilling in my spear, see if I can do anything good with this book.
Check.
I don't know if that's an action to do so because I already ran over
Yeah.
there.
That's fine as
So
long as you don't. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're having a really hard time deciphering it, but the more time you're spending, you're getting closer.
Okay.
Because it's a weird mix of draconic and dwarven. Do you speak both those languages? Or only
I
one?
speak neither.
Neither. Oh wait, you have no idea what this says.
I thought you
and
said
it's
you
up
could
to
read
to just
Dwarven.
have some
I can
kind-
read the characters. I could read it out loud. Is what I meant by that. Goblin is in dwarven characters.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Oh.
you have no idea what this says at all, Muck.
Oh,
But
shit.
you have stolen it.
All right.
Bobby, there's a giant dragon next to you. I don't
I've
have
done.
a lich anymore, huh?
I've done nothing to incur this fight. I'm leaving.
Oh, you just the Kyle special, right?
No, Bobby, come back.
Well, I'm gonna go check on the puppies. I'm gonna go check on the puppies because now that I know this thing's a dragon, I want to make sure you didn't murder the puppies.
Okay, so Bobby, where do you go? How far do you get?
45 feet.
So that's
About
what you get?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't actually count it out, but it's somewhere around there.
Sure. Okay. Archibald.
This dragon is clearly evil and must be slain. As long as I can hit it.
Slash a whole bunch at the dragon. You only hit one. For 14. Alrighty. You slash into it and it roars in anger. Little bits of like black burbling acid kind of bubbling up in its throat.
And I moved to here.
All right, you got to climb up there. It's about 10 feet up, but you can
That's
do
fine. I have like a climb speed or something, I think.
Narg, what would you like to do?
I give it the stink eye.
Oh no, Narg!
I was just gonna say, like, you tried to trick me into helping a monster.
15, and then does a 22 hit?
That will hit, yeah.
Another 12, so 24 points altogether.
I count 27.
Oh, right, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of your turn, Narg, it's going to take a legendary action. It's going to take two, actually. It's going to make a wing attack. You're going to need to make a dex save. Same with you, Archibald.
Oh boy. All right. Oh, this is where my rare, not very rare, Ring of Evasion comes in, and I will spend one charge to save and not take any damage.
Alrighty. So yeah, all that happens, you guys all get knocked prone, and then it flies.
I'm not knocked
like-
prone because I succeed.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true. It flies right over to
I'm
here.
still taking that opportunity attack.
Yeah, I can get to there. Actually, it gets right up next to you. Go ahead. Though you will be at disadvantage, and that'll miss. Narg, did you take an opportunity attack?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18 points. You slash into Biyoshi, and they roar out in anger. And then it's their turn. They're going to look back toward you, Narg and Archibald, and use their acid breath. And I'm going to need both of you to make dexterity saving throws or take an absolute ass ton of acid damage.
We're at a kind of weird angle. Can it hit us both?
Yeah, it definitely can. Just like...
That's a
Really?
line, yeah.
Yeah, it's got you. Oh, I thought it was a cone.
Yeah, it's a line.
It's got the pillar.
5 feet wide. Yeah, I don't think it can get you both. All right, Narg. Gonna eat a fat one here.
Oh.
How much? All right, so if I'm at 22, that would still kill me. But since I haven't done it yet, I get to use my relentless endurance.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a pro strat.
Yeah, no, I was.
Do not go down. And that was just so now it's still its turn. It is going to move in front of you and try and stop you, Muck Muck, by just getting in your way.
That's fine.
Muck Muck, it's your turn.
Muck Muck's gonna
Start rolling back the other way.
yeah, I guess Muck Muck's gonna go ahead and just kind of crack open this book and Identify didn't work on the book.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Muck Muck's just going to kind of use his knowledge of ancient tomes and arcane things as a practiced wizard, and just kind of start looking at, arcane symbols and picking out things that might be good incantations to stay, and just start reading phrases and seeing if anything happens. Because I can read the dwarven.
Yeah, can you roll an Arcana check as you do that? Muck Muck, these are total nonsense, you think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. You're not entirely certain. But as you're reading, nothing appears to happen.
All right. Give it a little bit more time.
Bobby?
All right. I mean, we're gonna like dash real fast.
You book around the corner.
Are the
How are the
puppies still there?
puppies?
You see that there are a bunch of rust monsters playing with the puppies.
They're playing with the puppies. They're not like
Yeah,
eating
they
the
seem
puppies?
good. They seem like they're pretty good.
All right, cool. We're gonna start moving back.
Great, so much.
I can probably get to about there. I think with the rest of my movement.
Sure. Oh, there it is. I lost the turnover.
About there.
Archibald! What would you like to do?
I'm gonna give chase.
Yo should do anything. Oh, I see. You could use his frightful presence, and then you'd never be able to get to it. Of course.
Well,
Archibald's
I'm
weak.
pretty sure dragons can take regular damage, so I'm gonna throw some javelins at him.
Uh-huh.
I
Being a
guess-
practiced adventurer.
Yeah, being a practice adventurer, I've got a bunch of javelins to throw. Only one of which does anything.
Only one of them does anything at all. And it does very little. It's not like that bad. 7 damage, 7 damage. Yeah, you stab it once and it's just like, ow. That's all it's got. Is that all you got?
Yeah.
All right, it's going to, as a legendary action, make another. It really can't even. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Narg.
Narg is going to go hide in this corner and wait for the dragon to come by, and then he will strike.
All right, the dragon is going to see if it recharges the breath weapon. Of course, it doesn't. That's disappointing. And then it is going to use its frightful. It'll fly back over toward. It'll stay right there. It's going to use its frightful presence. Swap. So I'm going to need. That is aware of it and can hear it. So that's everyone actually.
I was about to say, can I hear it?
Screw
I
you,
think
dragon.
you can, yeah.
Muck's
What do
gonna
I
go
have
ahead
to make?
and
Oh, thick.
How do you-
Oh, wait! I'm a dummy. I could also have used this thing. Supernatural defense. I gave it the stink eye, so I get to add a d6.
Too late.
Okay.
So, come on, 3 or higher. Oh, no. Damn it.
Unfortunately not.
I am gonna boost mine by 4 though.
Alrighty, so it seems like none of you are afraid except for Narg.
And we can never be
I was
afraid
already
again.
pretty afraid.
How could Muck be afraid? He's invincible for a
And it
little while.
roars and says, "But seriously, I did pay you to do this. Give me the fucking tome." Very frustrated, but more in a more deep draconic voice. And that's all it's got. Muck, what would you like to do? Actually, no, it's gonna try and attack you, Muck.
Okay, that's fair.
It's gonna grapple you.
Do I contest it?
Yeah, it's contested.
Okay.
Use
Even
your-
though it's
use-
the force, I think we're gonna just treat your acrobatics as like your ability to maneuver. Okay, and then it gets 1 more attack or 2 more attacks. So it's gonna try and get you 2 more times.
I mean, it's got me on that one.
Oh yeah, there's no escape. So yeah, it does have you grappled at the end of its turn, and now it
Okay.
is your turn.
I'm gonna go
Holding
ahead and
with fear.
try one more time and see if I can read anything in this tome. We'll just give her a shot.
Ugh.
And we'll go ahead
No.
and use my point of inspiration.
To reroll?
Yeah,
Okay.
24.
Oh shit. Yeah, this is a fake tome. You can tell some of the magical runes that are on it. They are of Nistul's magic aura, being used to make this tome appear much more magical than it is.
Okay. Muck in that case is going to just say, okay, I'm sorry. That's it. That's, I guess, the end of my turn.
Do you
I say,
drop,
okay,
do you drop the orb?
No, I'm going to wait until it seems to have chilled out a little bit.
The dragon
then-
looks at you like confused and like, wait, what? Really? Bobby?
Oh, we're gonna start booking it around the corner. We're gonna spend a key point to step to the wind side. We can take the dash action as a bonus action.
Bobby, as you go to go and run away, you can hear the puppies kind of barking at you sadly.
I'm sorry, puppies. I had too much work to do.
Okay, and you run around the corner.
6.
Archibald.
9,
Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. Do you have
2.
more you want to do?
Where is the dragon?
He's around the corner still.
6, 7.
Can you actually get there?
As a
He
bonus
is-
action, yeah.
90
I
feet
thought-
of movement.
Yeah, I naturally have 40. Yeah, I naturally have 45 feet of movement.
All
High
right,
level
yeah, you
monk.
bolt around the corner.
Wait. You have way more than that as a level 14 monk.
No,
Anyway,
no.
it doesn't matter. You get to there, Bobby. What would you like to do?
Yeah, dude, you get plus 25 feet of movement.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter.
As a
Bobby,
monk,
what would
that's
you
just
like to
one of
do?
your... Read the things,
No.
Kyle.
I
Kyle
read it
doesn't
once.
like to
I read it
read.
once
It's
and
over.
said I got plus 10. I was like, all right, cool.
What? There's a whole table. It's in... Oh, my God.
Kyle's got a
Excellent.
point of inspiration.
3, I still haven't spent it. I mean, I have no idea what's going on, so I guess I will just ready an action to attack if I am attacked.
Okay. Narg, you're
Hey,
frightened.
whoa, me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Archibald. I apologize.
I run up and swing with my sun blade.
Okay. You hit with the last 2. And the dragon is just like, what do you do? Stop!
Die,
You
foul
bastard!
creature.
Oh shit.
Muck says, wait, chill out.
Narg, what would you like to do?
So what's... There's just, like, liquid in this pedestal?
Yeah, you look at it, it looks like it's full of blood, but you're not certain. It's full of red liquid. You assumed it was blood. The skull rose out. Do you want to investigate it?
Yeah, I'm going to investigate it.
Okay.
Who knows what that red liquid could be, guys?
Oh my god, it's healing potions, Narg. It's filled with healing potion.
Oh, boy. Narg's gonna take a big scoop and drink it.
Very salty, irony drinking potions. Healing potion. You don't feel too much healed though. Maybe you needed to drink more.
That'll be my next turn.
Okay. The dragon like puts you down, Muck, but eyes you suspiciously and holds out like a clawed hand for the tome.
Muck drops the sphere, puts the tome in the hand, and disengages away.
All right, ready to action. Byoshi goes to fly away. Bobby, Archibald, you can take attacks if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay.
I will not. I'm
Okay.
very confused.
The dragon roaring in triumph. The tome is mine. And flies away.
Why would you
There's no
give
way
it?
in hell you catch it?
I mean, I might be able to.
You might be able to if you wanted to.
Well,
Yeah.
you can still use the... Oh, wait, no. Does
Robbie, what
rares
would you
drop
like to do?
when...
Nope, Raries is not a ability.
I'm just very confused.
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to Muck and be like, what? I thought we weren't giving him the tome.
Muck, who's been standing up straight, is on his broom, kind of leans back on the broom and slopes his arms back over the side and just goes, my illness has clouded my mind.
I'll punch Muck.
Oh, shit! Okay.
This is no time to be faking.
Make an attack roll. Muck has 6 HP, so you might knock him unconscious. Oh, fuck. What happens?
Shield!
You-
Damn it. Flurry of blows.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn it!
Muck.
Bobby begins attacking you, Muck.
I assume that this is around is where things are gonna end, yeah?
Well, I don't know, Archibald. What do you do as you see
This
Bobby
is just
begin
out
to
of
punch
frustration.
Muck?
Start
Such
talking.
a faker!
Traitor goblin. No one can trust an evil goblin.
Oh shit!
Muck falls to the ground. Oh, God. Archibald, do you do anything with the other two attacks?
I tie him up. I'm gonna get answers from this son of a bitch.
Assuming he doesn't die.
Narg, it's your turn. You hear Muck Muck call out in pain as he falls unconscious.
It's the dragon. I peek out around the corner.
You see your friend beating the shit out of Muck Muck.
Guys, what are you doing?
He gave the dragon tome.
Yeah, he gave the dragon the tome.
Well, we're kind of like we were gonna die. Here, I have
We're gonna be fine.
this pedestal has a whole bunch of healing potion. Let's toss him in.
Can I do an investigation check on that? Jeremy, can I do an investigation check on that?
Narg is so convincing. You absolutely can, though.
I like
he's
rip
right.
Muck away from
Yeah, dude,
Bob
Muck-
from
It probably has
from
healing potion.
Archibald, and I'm
looks
gonna drop him into the.
This does look like healing potion.
Oh, you're all dummies! A single mind flayer would have killed the whole party.
That's why I took it out real fast.
Oh, he got him.
Muck is plunged into the healing potion. You all
All right,
see
I'm-
bubbles just gonna. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm no longer interested in this, Jeremy. I'm gonna go investigate the statue. Is there anything with the statue?
Muck, can you give me an additional death saving throw? All right.
All right,
Muck's been in there for about 18 seconds. There's been some bubbles.
I pull him out.
Okay, he's soaked red with blood.
Healing potion.
He's not. He's not. Why isn't the healing potion working?
I tasted.
You taste. Oh, it tastes like blood.
This is not healing potion. Narg, this is blood.
Oh, that's probably why I don't feel too good either. Hold on. I cast Good Berry and feed it blood.
Dying is not a joke.
And
Jeremy.
you feel the juicy bite of a good berry in your mouth as you return to life barely. Muck.
All right, give me Muck Narg.
Okay.
I hold up Muck by like the shoulders, like, tell me what you gave him the tome. Tell me what you gave him the tome. I'm just shaking him.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Start
Muck.
talking.
Muck casts resilience fear himself.
God.
Oh, Christ almighty. All right, where's Muck?
This is the worst adventuring part. We didn't kill some monsters. If I didn't save those puppies, this would have been the worst adventure Narg's ever been on. You know what?
I can
Screw
wait
you,
this out.
Tome McTomeface.
And I take my axe and I just chop at the face of Tomeface.
So, Kyle, you're the one paying attention to all this.
Yeah.
You go over to the statue, and yes, there's a passage in Dwarven engraved into the base of this statue of a very like regal-looking dwarf king.
Okay, I can't read it, so.
Okay, you don't speak Dwarven.
Nope.
You look at it.
I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like there's anywhere to insert said brass balls?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Huh. Can I investigate like the back of the statue?
Yeah, you look around. Can you roll me an investigation check?
Sure. Hey!
There is nothing behind the statue.
Oh.
Nothing at all of interest.
Is there anything of interest on the statue?
Not that you can really see. It's just like a nice looking. I mean, there was like its hands are held out to hold the big tome that was in it.
I'll put the balls in the tome. Or the balls in the hands.
The balls in the outstretched hands. It
Yeah.
just looks a little funny, but that's about it.
Stupid Tomeface and your stupid Tome tomb.
Tome face.
As you slam into the tome, you slam into the face, there's a horrible cracking and breaking of stone. Archibald, you're shaking the fear of force in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Muck getting shaken all about. And Narg, as you hack into its face, the stone crumbles away, and within, a tome resting inside the statue's head becomes visible.
What?
Tome McTomeface. It was in his face the whole time.
Guys, Archie, stop killing Muck Muck. It's okay.
What? Why?
I did a thing and I grabbed the tome and show him.
Oh. All right.
Oh, Muck Muck. You're why do you have to put up barriers like that? You should trust us.
Oh my goodness. And I think
Muck Muck says his signature catchphrase, Muck Muck, don't give a fuck.
and with that, I think this ends our adventure this evening.
Oh, God.
Oh, beautifully done, everyone. Thank you so much, chat, for helping me build this beautiful work of art that we have created.
I don't know that I would call it any of those things.
Muck Muck, you're able to discern what this tome is. It is a tome of dwarf slaying.
Jesus. I'll take it, though.
It contains the first level spell, power word, kill dwarf.
Can I put it on my character sheet?
You could.
I will do so.
And
Power word, kill dwarf.
And with that, you guys have succeeded in our ridiculous adventure. Good work, everyone.
That wasn't nearly as memey as I expected it to be.
I thought it was memey enough. Definitely.
It was the perfect amount of memes.
I expected far more memes.
I loved this. This was a ton of fun. This worked out.
So wait. Now I'm just curious. Jeremy, what BuzzFeed article did you need?
Oh, Jeremy was I was holding them back, guys. My BuzzFeed article was I told them before this adventure I needed a BuzzFeed article to help me, and it was 75 dad jokes you're going to hate yourself for laughing at.
Ah, nice.
So that was my BuzzFeed article of choice today. But yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was a blast. Narg goes and collects all of the puppies and takes them.
Oh yeah, no, I will absolutely run back as well.
Narg, great call on the circle, the magic circle for the puppies. I was so ready to kill all the puppies with the lich.
Jesus. I wanted them to be safe more than anything. Thank God Monster Slayer allows me to have that as a ranger spell.
And with that, I think let's say goodnight. Thank you to everyone in the chat who's hung out with us at any point this evening or has ever comes to D&D time and has a good time. This was, I think, might have been our best delve yet. Like, really good. I had a lot of fun.
The funniest one, I think it was definitely one of the ones where I wasn't just sitting here like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Kyle, you are the death leaderboard here. Biyoshi will return. This is like the end of the Marvel movie, and it's just
wait. How am I the death leaderboard?
You're on the death leaderboard. You've died the most.
I've died the least.
Really?
No, I'm the death leaderboard.
I have not died at all.
Luke Luxon died.
I have yet to have a
Bonesaw.
I'd say dead.
Did Bonesaw die at the end?
I don't think deaths that are rezzed afterwards don't not. I think those are deaths.
I have not died. Period.
I have one.
None of my characters have died and been resurrected or anything.
I digress. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you guys for playing. It's always a blast playing with you all. But unfortunately, we can't always have a blast. And by that, I mean we're going to have a blast playing with other people next week, as we're going to have a slightly different cast of characters. So it should be an interesting delve.
Who will it be?
Yeah, who could it possibly be? Stay tuned, pay attention on
this adventure that I did see. Can you help me solve this mystery?
And yeah.
Where in the world is common sense?
No.
Let's just take a minute and give one last shout out. Does anyone have any? I'll start with you, James. That is hashtag Twitterless James on Twitter. That probably won't reach him, but you could do it if you really wanted.
I mean, if it's trending and then it gets on a news article and ends up on Reddit, I might see it. So
yeah, it's your best way of reaching him.
yeah, you got to do that. But really, what you should do is, if you live in the Massachusetts area, is look up Fred's Franks in Wakefield off of exit 40 on I-95. Best hot dogs anywhere. I don't care. Do what you have to do to make the pilgrimage to eat the schnurble. All right, that is 2 pieces of chorizo and a pearl dog served on a bed of sweet cabbage mayo and our own special sriracha baba sauce. The most delicious sandwich you'll eat, period, hands down. I don't care who you are. It's the best.
I'm so hungry.
Right.
I'm starving. Thank you, James.
I made chili today. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, I want one.
Narg, the monster slayer. Every.
Sure,
Next,
thanks, guys.
Crowley. Crowley, you have any shout-outs, comments, anything like that?
No, hire Marvel.
Hi, Marvel.
At Kyle, at Dangerous Bacon, for all
Where
your
the S is a
complaints.
5.
The S is a 5.
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and Archibald, the Journeyman, everybody. Thank you very much, Crowley, for playing with us tonight.
Yeah.
Robert Sand, King of Bamboo, a.k.a. Kyle Dangerous Bacon on Twitter. Kyle, you have any shout-outs?
Not really.
Hot damn.
You had no bamboo that entire adventure. I just realized.
Right. Fun
It's
fact:
not about-
I do have a quarterstaff that I use as a walking stick. Never once hit with it.
Yeah, never matters.
Thought about it, and I was like, nah.
We don't need bamboo.
No, we just need punch.
It's a cool title. Anyway, thank you, Kyle, as always, for joining us. Robert. Sorry, Bob.
Actually, wait, I do have one shout out. Go watch Jackie Chan's Drunken Master. You'll thank me for it later. It's on Netflix.
Of course.
Or at least I think it's on Netflix. It used to be for a while.
And last but certainly not least, you all know him, everyone's favorite dungeon master, besides maybe me, wink. And actually all the other really good dungeon masters out there.
He's definitely my favorite dungeon master.
Thanks, Kyle. Our friend
Well, not you.
Muck, the maligner. Sorry, the malingerer.
Hi, I was Muck. I'm also Pete, and I DM games on Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time on Fridays. If you're not already aware of it, check it out. Me and Jeremy run it every week. We're here 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We love you all very much, and thank you all very much for watching. We really appreciate it, and also thank you, Jeremy, for running.
Yeah, and you know what? Thank you for playing, Pete. I think there needs to just be more thanks in the world, and everyone will just be happier. If you love playing Dungeons and Dragons, and you have a dungeon master out there who runs for you, take a moment to be like, "Yo, dungeon master, thanks. You're the best." Or you know what? Maybe don't lie. Don't say they're the best, but you're pretty damn good, and I have a lot of fun playing games with you. Just say that. And of course, as a last thank you to the Fox in the Box and Ingrim9 for your subscriptions. We super appreciate your support.
Much love, you too.
Pete and I do this mostly. Everything we do here in D&D Time is a work of love. Any little bit you give, we appreciate, but don't ever feel obligated to subscribe here. But if you do, we also appreciate that.
Yeah, true.
Additionally,
He's not saying we don't want your money.
Oh yeah, we're not saying that. We're just saying don't feel obligated. But if you do love D&D Time and don't want to give some money, or if you do give some money, either way, tell your friends. That is the best way you can help us. It helps us to grow and to make the D&D Time community richer and more full of love. So tell your friends. Word of mouth is the best way we spread. And yeah, it's good. I love D&D.
Yeah.
Hey, what a coincidence. And with that, he's Jeremy?
And I'm Jeremy. And this is D&D Time Delve. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. And we will see
Goodbye.
you on Wednesday.